All set. Go for it.
Good luck, guys. Chiron, don't lose. So, Chiron, I don't even know who Chiron's playing now. I saw him playing Ibuki the other day. But did he just, like, totally give up on Ken?
I think he's playing Ken in this tournament, but he does play Ibuki, and his Ibuki is pretty decent. I mean, as decent as that character can be.
John with the hate.
Yeah.
And then, I've never seen, like I said, this Cammy before, so...
I've played Hip-Hop before. He's very... he's not afraid to throw out the DPs. He's not afraid to throw out buttons. That can be very frustrating for some players to deal with. Very fluid player, transitioning from one mix-up to another.
Oh, good call on the fireball.
Yeah. Chiron, also kind of a maniac player, very scramble heavy, likes to hit buttons while he's getting comboed. But both these players playing really conservative right now.
Well, I don't know. Hip-Hop took that... What do? He did drill, like, from right in front of Chiron's face, so... Oh, come on, man. You gotta convert on that damage. Oh, there's the DP Smoochie was just mentioning right now.
Yep.
Wow. From both players. Oh, man. Okay, so Hip-Hop obviously likes the V skill to get in.
Yep. He uses
He's
that
done it.
very much so.
He's done it twice now. Oop! Alright. I mean, you gotta take advantage of that. Like, that move is good, but if you're even mildly ready for it, you can take off some huge damage. Oh,
yeah,
come on.
She's in counter hit state the entire time, so you can really
Yeah.
you can get a free crush counter, basically.
Yeah, Chiron just falling big time. Well, EX dive kick so good.
Yep.
Basically
Like,
gets you in free.
definitely. It's costly, but
Well,
it's so hard to anti-air.
I'd say, yeah, it's almost impossible. I've tried to air it, and it's like, I mean, 1% of the time you're gonna get it. Wow, cancel off the stand medium punch. Wow, I mean, Hip-Hop is just
Yeah, he's
going
going ham right now.
Oh, make it hurt, Chiron. Man, that was like the round.
Yeah, Chiron is... Oh, there we go. That's the round. Okay. So Chiron is playing super... I want to say scared.
Well, I think he doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah, he's definitely trying to figure something out.
Oh. Okay, sweep back. That wasn't a punish. Ooh! With the DP. Man,
Yep.
baiting out your DP, but nobody's punishing any of the DP.
no punishes at all. Wow. It's a very manic match, I think.
Yeah, everybody's just kind of going crazy. Chiron has a tendency to... Go ahead.
One thing Hip-Hop is very good at doing is he seems to be confirming a lot of his combos.
Oh yeah, it's pretty big with Cammy.
What were you saying about Chiron?
He has a tendency to... and I mean this in the nicest way, to play down to his opponent. So like if you're going nuts and doing all kinds of crazy stuff, he'll get a little flustered and frustrated. Oh, is that over? Might be over.
Lock up, basically.
And yeah, he locks up, or he starts doing the same thing, trying to hit you back with them. Like, he's got this is clutch.
Okay.
Oh,
jab!
Oh man, the jab. I thought he was gonna DP, and I think Chiron thought the same thing. Yeah.
I was like, if I was
So-
Chiron, I would DP right now.
So that's good on Hip-Hop, from Hip-Hop standpoint, because he got Chiron to a little afraid of the DP, not really sure when he's going to throw it or whatever, and he kind of thought that Hip-Hop was going to bet the whole thing on it right there, but Hip-Hop stopped and he played a little slower and just stuck a jab out there.
I'm seeing from Chiron that there's some lag issues.
Ooh, that's no bueno.
Hey guys, by the way, let me know how the volume on the stream is. I'm trying to turn the volume up a little bit, and if it drowns the commentators out, let us know.
Wow, the reset! I've never seen him do that before. I've never seen anybody do that before. That was kind of cool off of that though.
Hip-Hop demonstrating some giant cojones right now, because he's...
Man, yeah, he's just just going for it.
Yep. Even oh my god!
Oh man, that was definitely not safe.
Like, Chiron is canceled in the EX Fireball earlier, and he's positive on that, but Hip-Hop don't care. Hip-Hop
Nope.
hit buttons.
Oh, come on, man. You hit the whole reason you hit the button. Confirm the combo. Chiron going up a round. He's looking to try and take advantage of Hip-Hop's wild ways, but Hip-Hop doesn't want to let it go, man. He's jumping all over the place. Which is cool if you're Cammy. I mean, it's not really that bad. I mean, you have dive kick and stuff.
Yeah.
Nice DP. By Chiron. It's really, really hard to anti-air Cammy because she can change direction so quickly.
Yep.
Nice.
Well, there you
got
one right there, yeah.
You just stand at the right range. If you stand at a good enough range, your DPs will cover most of the angles. Nice jump back. I like it. Okay, there we go. Starting to punish the V skill a little bit. Oh, you're getting cute. Jump in, empty nothing.
Oh,
okay, well,
good bait.
a little too wild
Yeah.
is hip hop. And it cost him.
I'd like to see Hip Hop like try to make his EX dive kicks a little lower, because right now he's just like going full up in the air and then canceling into it as almost like a weird mix-up. But if he does it really low, he can get in with frame advantage.
Trying to time it like so that your DP misses or your anti-air whiffs or whatever, you know.
It looks like he's going for the hit rather than for the pressure.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's again like you were saying. I mean, that's fine, but I mean you got to change it up.
Yep.
You can't just do that.
And both players now. Oh, Chiron punish.
That should have hurt so much more.
Yes.
Ken does big damage. You don't. Oh, okay. Here we go. You don't want to mess up against Ken.
Oh wow.
Okay, get out of there. It's all right.
Whoa.
Yeah, I like it, Chiron. No lag anymore, son.
Like I said, if Hip Hop doesn't lower, it's harder for Chiron to react to.
Yeah, well, see if he has to make that adjustment. Okay, land and sweep. I don't really like that on the reset.
Oh, here we go. Oh. That was good. I like that the idea of alpha countering right there. Chiron's
And
up.
yeah, that's not safe. I don't know why he did that.
I think he was kind of just hoping that he would get away with it, or just hoping for that hit.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Go. Man, Chiron is like on it right now.
Yeah, he's adapting. Whoa.
Whoa. Nice. All right, putting the pressure on.
I know what I can do. I can make a little bit of text here to keep track of the score.
And staying right next to him. Okay, I mean, that wasn't what you should have done, but that was a good activate. Give you that. Okay. Oh, you had nothing afterwards. Man, B-Skill is just murdering Chiron. And in danger of stun. Alright, we got the block. Blocking our way out. Still in danger of stun. Oh, don't get touched, Chiron. Okay, it's going away now. And it's coming right back.
I like the DP, though. He had a round to give right there, so he can kind of just...
Chiron just gave that one up. Still didn't die. Oh, nice. Oh, okay, so it was counter hit, so he hit a button after the drill.
Yeah, I thought he whiff punished the spiral arrow right there.
Yeah, I don't know what he was trying to do after the spiral arrow. But he hit something, because I did say counter. 2-1 for Chiron.
Yep.
And we'll see, definitely saw some adaptation on Chiron's point. I'd like to see a little bit of the changes that you and I talked about on Hip Hop's behalf and see what he can do differently. Oh. Man, I don't like that. That's not. I mean, that has to be timed like perfectly, and he's not timing it perfectly. Oh, don't get stunned. Okay, so take away your stun there. Nice air to air. I don't know if he just missed a drill, dive kick or what. Again, you can't be doing those drills in his face like that. Getting a little bit of life back. Whoa, I don't know what that was. Oh, that could have hurt. Still in V trigger. Don't hit a. Yeah. Chiron took advantage of the not wanting to hit a button after the plus EX frames on the EX fireball. And you can tell, like, it looks like Hip Hop is trying to make some adjustments. Mm-hmm. No, he's still going for that B skill. I mean, which has been getting him some results, but I mean, the last couple of times he's used it, just as I say that, Chiron gets plastered by it again. Yeah, he's trying to. Ugh, that was a lot of damage. He's trying to play a little bit more of a ground game, which Cammy can play. She has the normals and the walk speed to do it, but you got to mix it up a little bit with her jumps. Man, that is like the 10th V skill. You've really got to be taking advantage of that. Oh, that was good. I like the bait.
This is gonna really hurt. Okay,
yeah,
he opts to burn it all right there. His life is on the line, right?
Yep. That's okay. That's not bad. Because Cammy gets set up afterwards. Like if you don't get, oh Jesus, and Chiron says no. Oh my God. Chiron is just getting destroyed by V skills. So screw what I said. Just keep doing it if it's going to keep hitting Chiron in the face.
Yeah.
I mean, if it works, it works. You got to teach the player to adapt, and hopefully Chiron will. Okay, he kind of did. Got to get a little bit more damage out of it to make it scary, though. All right, try to bait it again. Bait the DP again, and she was too close on that one. Getting out of the corner. Oh God, just raw drill. I wouldn't have expected that either.
Here's the reset. Whoa! No reset if you just DP through it, right?
Yeah. DP doesn't matter, or reset doesn't matter at that point.
Yep.
Alright, so Sharon looking to close this one out. Go up 3-1, and he does just that.
I want to note right there that Chiron was canceling into EX Fireball very often. It looked like he was just trying to play as conservative as possible. And he was willing to burn the resources to do so.
Yeah.
Not trying to confirm into fancy combos, not trying to really, just trying to get the damage that he can and just slowly chip his opponent away. Because it seems like it'd be a statement that he's confident in his neutral now. He's a little less frantic, I suppose.
And again, Hip Hop starting off a little bit reserved, just trying to play the neutral ground game. He hasn't really been jumping as much. V skills remain a staple of his game plan. And again, God, it was VP. Again, if it's working, whatever. But and I'm not usually one to say this. He needs to get to the air a little bit more. Use the meter to get in if he needs to, or whatever. And oh, there we go, right there. Reset. I think he tried to DP. I think that's what that Sam medium punch was. It worked out for him anyway because I don't think she or Hip Hop had the timing on the reset. Oh God! Yeah, like it's. Oh, yeah, that's safe.
Whoa! Frame trapping with
like,
DP.
Man, I mean, Chiron just has no answer for the V skill. Just has no answer for it.
Yeah, he's not able to react to it. It might be online. It might just be that he's flustered and just doesn't know when it's going to come out. You know.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh God. All right. So Chiron trying to get the corner carry. Nice jump, light kick. I don't know if that's what he meant to do.
Whoa.
Out of the corner.
V skill anti-air.
Yeah, right. I guess it's good if you want to switch sides. Like that might be useful, but I mean, someone can kind of see it again, like, and then might be able to react to it. Oh God, big combo. Done?
Not yet.
Nope.
If he had burned the bar. Whoa, that could have been
so
bad.
dangerous by Chiron. Can't believe he swept.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so Cammy has pretty good comeback factor. Doesn't have a ton of meter, so.
Oh man. Okay.
Okay, so he hit a button. He didn't even want it to. He didn't even want to be in the block zone, so he hit a button. I didn't even know you could.
I'm kind of. I would just take the damage if I were Hip Hop. You know, I would go crouch strong, and just cancel into your move rather than going for the reset that he keeps going for. Oh my God.
Yeah. No, see, that one was spaced okay. That was probably like -1 or 2 or something like that.
Like right there. Like there's no. Like if you're hit confirming, there's no reason to go into the. Oh my God.
Yeah. Okay, so he's going a little bananas here.
Yes.
That was kind of tricky. I wasn't sure which side that was going to end up on.
Same.
Okay.
After 2 jabs. I don't know.
Yeah, one of these times that he's, I don't know if he's trying to and just hasn't gotten it yet, but off of the spaced drill, you might see a DP afterwards.
Yeah, I think he's trying to do it. Oh my God.
So, this is,
Don't
I mean,
fireball.
this is either,
Whoa!
oh God, this is either 3-2 or 4-1. Oh man, big damage for Hip Hop. This is clutch right here. Who's going to be clutch? Who's going to be clutch?
Whoa.
Oh, Chiron. Just says, fuck it. Just, I don't care which side you're going to end up on with your V skill. My DP's going to win.
He's definitely leaning on the V skill a lot for his mix-up and offense potential.
I mean, it's been working. Like, I'm not saying that it's necessarily a good thing, but if it's killing your opponent, whatever.
Right.
Even
then, though, like, we're looking at 4-1 right now for
Oh,
Chiron
that's
in
true.
the lead.
That's true.
So I'd like to see some kind of change here from Mr. Hip Hop. Oh man, I regret doing this marquee thing. It's a pain to edit.
Man, just a raw drill. It's killing me right now. Oh, land on the firebomb. Get that corner carry. Oh, that traded with the fireball? That was so far. Interesting. Yeah, so, I mean, if you're Chiron, you probably want to ease up on the fireballs, maybe try and bait the V skill. I mean, look, he's trying to get through the fireball every time.
Sure.
So, and if he's doing them just to try and, like, preemptively, then you might have a problem. But if he's doing them reactively, like, you should be able to block by then. Nice block, but you got to punish that, man. Come on. Nope, nice bait.
I would have liked to see a V-skill
Yeah,
cancel.
I would have liked to see, like, max damage.
Oh no, Chiron dropped his combo. Watch the
Drop it.
fireballs. Watch the fireballs. You might be... Whoa!
Okay. Closes it out with Sam right now. And he's a round away from closing this set out.
a lot of this is about like showing your hand in advance. He was sticking out Crouching Fierce right there, and he very clearly wanted the V trigger, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure he did. And Chiron there, I don't know if you saw it, but he interrupted the V skill with the jab.
Yep.
It's not much, but I mean, like, it's going to be counter hit, like, if you hit it. So you can do whatever you want after that for the most part. Getting counter hits in this game is a big deal. Not even just crushes, just counter hits in general. I mean, they open up the possibility for bigger, more damaging combos. That was a pretty weird, like, reset
situation,
there.
Yeah.
Nice block. Okay, I like the whip punish. Nice DP. Chiron definitely is like, I don't want to deal with this anymore.
He's tired of the BS.
Oh, okay,
no.
so this is a big. Oh, come on! You gotta be able to punish that hip hop. Alright,
King the spiral arrow.
Real, yeah, man. Again with the V skill. Okay, Chiron is saying, "Get it! I'm not doing this anymore." And he closes it out, so he takes it on 5-1.
Yeah.
And
five
that's to him. Good showing to hip hop. I mean, got some adjustments to make. Hopefully, the commentary here helps you out a little bit if you end up watching this.
Okay. Wow. All right. So the next match I think we have queued up is going to be our man Fairy versus Hector.
All right.
Let's see.
It looks like Fairy playing.
Guys.
Oh shit! Let me
Yeah.
go to the back of the queue.
Go to back up. Oh, actually, I have to invite Benny too. 1 sec.
Oh.
He requested that he be invited, and I made a giant ass lobby. You guys now know Benny's PSN, Benny Honda, which is pretty funny.
It is pretty cool.
All right. So I'm gonna adjust.
AK Grandmaster Beazle.
Let's see. I'll take a look at who we have next. We have a couple more matches lined up here for you guys, but first we're gonna see it. I think Fairy plays Fang, and Hector plays Ryu.
Oh no, he was a Ryu player. That's right. Yeah.
He played bearded Ryu when I played against him, and that was kind of neat. Let's see.
I thought Nick had a match too against Munchie. Are we doing that one or?
Nick versus who? Sorry.
Aaron Munchie.
Oh, I'd love to see that one. I don't know who would win that one. I'd love to see that. Let me see here. Benny, if you're listening, what's our next match?
Fight.
So this is a match I'm going to have a lot of difficulty commentating on because I know so little about this character. And
oh, thanks. Yes, no, that's true. I don't know a whole lot about him either, to tell you the truth. I know that he gives Fireball characters like a bit of a hard time because he has the ability to put multiple projectiles on the screen at once, like that, like
right.
the trap down or whatever the hell it's called.
I heard something about him being designed to fight against Shotos.
Yeah, well, yeah, just not fighting against Shotos or Fireball characters. Yeah, no, I completely agree. That's how this character is structured. The defense is a little rough, as is most of the cast, so it doesn't really say a whole lot. But he has a lot of, like, I don't want to call them shenanigans, but he has a lot of ways around the game that a Ryu would like to play, as far as controlling the mid-range, playing the Fireball DP game, and stuff like that. He kind of forces you to play a totally different game. And, I mean, if you can touch him, cool. That is -1, by the way. That double knee is a high step. This fairy guy is really sweet.
He's taking
super
some
negative.
risks.
Yeah, he's just going in.
Yep.
Poisoned is Ryu right now. The poison isn't too scary, but I mean, if you let it, I mean, it'll build up.
Yep.
And you got to punish that. Almost done. Doesn't matter. He's gonna die before it anyways. Yeah. So Fairy taking the first game.
Wow.
Pretty convincingly. It doesn't really look like Hector really knew what to do against. It was either he didn't really know what to do against Fang, or Fairy just didn't let him do anything.
Yeah, it felt like he was playing incredibly offensive. Like
he was
he
very
didn't
much so.
Really play a zoning game. He just kind of used his zoning projectiles as like a way to get in.
Yeah. And get in he did. I mean, that was a pretty convincing round for the most part.
See, look at that. He's
Oh, good.
jumping right now.
Yeah, good jump over the fireball. Doing that, whatever it's called, the crouch thing.
Yeah. And I'm also not seeing too many punishes from Hector for the
Yeah.
for little things here and there, like the Ryobenda and the.
Yeah, if you let him harass you with that, you're gonna lose. Like, you have to put him on notice. Be like, nope, you're not gonna do this stupid crap. Because I know it's negative.
Oh, good A. Like, you
Yeah.
definitely have to block the sweep and then really punish him hard for throwing it out there. Oh
Yep.
my god. Stand fierce.
Alright, wait, that was it? You can't get more than that?
I'm sure he could.
Oh! Come on, man.
Okay.
Good tech. Oh, man, that avoid. He stepped back in the animation. It avoided the sweep and then hit the sweep. That was pretty crazy. That was pretty crazy.
Alright, let's see. Yeah, see, he's just going in right now. I think
Yeah.
he's playing off of Hector's unfamiliarity with the character. You can tell Hector's a little frazzled here, but
Yeah.
he's trying to play like a just patient footsie mid-range game.
He's almost got a stun on him. He's working on it.
Yeah, but he's
Still
choosing
straight up
not
there.
to capitalize on it because he's.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't go in on something that I don't know or have a clue about either.
No, it's true, but I mean, like, if you don't know the match, I mean, you're here right now. You're gonna be taking some risks and figuring out. Okay, so good damage. Gotta be taking some risks and trying to figure out what works and what doesn't work, and he hasn't like really done any of that.
I agree.
Oh, this is a pretty big comeback if Hector does it. Or I'm sorry, Fairy does it.
I mean, he's got the poison ticking away. Oh,
Okay,
I like
there you
it.
go. See,
I like
you
that.
have to hit that. Like, you have to hit that. At least you guys will trade.
So yeah, Fairy, the forward roundhouse with Fang is +1 on block, but Fang has only 4-frame normal. So
Oh,
you have a
I'm
3-frame.
backwards with that again. Yeah, sorry, it's +1, but he's only got 4 frame moves. My bad.
So if you have a 3-frame normal like Ryu stand jab, you can trade, and then at the very least it'll knock you out of poison.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like it. He finds his opening.
You went in.
Hector going in. Can we see the life? Oh,
Oh, God.
Fairy definitely has his bread and butters down though. He's really capitalizing on a lot of damage here. Oh my
man,
god!
The guess on that. Yeah, he's plus that weird
+2 or
crab
something
walk
stupid,
move.
right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty silly.
Oh, punish that. Good. That's a decent punish if you're unfamiliar with the matchup. I like it.
What? He woke up with crouch fierce? That was really weird. Oh, man, everybody's just going crazy.
Now remember, you cannot die from poison. You can just let
Yeah.
it chip away. Oh, he landed on it.
Landed on the trap or whatever that is.
Does the poison go away if Fang gets hit?
Yeah,
does.
unless you're in V-trigger,
Okay.
at which point I think you're poisoned for, like, the entirety of his V-trigger, I think.
Uh-huh.
I can't remember. Assuming that you're hit by it. So, but yeah, most of the time, though, you get touched. As Fang gets touched and it goes away. So, man, trying to get in again with the little slide move.
Yep,
Man,
very
come
kind
on.
of abusing that coward crouch right there too.
Yeah, I wanna see a little bit more aggression from Hector. Like, there's a couple times where he could have pressed and he didn't. Like, he had a knockdown.
Whoa.
I think he could have put them with it.
At the
He
very
didn't.
least, I want to see him anti-air and just stop letting Fairy walk all over him.
Or stop letting him in with that slide thing.
Yep.
Oh, good punish.
Very solid punish. Whoa.
Yeah, that was a good punish. Oh, come on. Oh.
At the
Again,
very-
like, he's got the sweep punishes down, like, for sure. Good block. Nope, done. That'll be the round.
that didn't combo. Okay.
Oh, weird. I didn't even notice. I don't know why. Wow.
He
That,
dodged the jump in with the
Yeah,
coward
that
crouch? Okay, I
Yeah.
see you.
that was
Oh.
weird. Hit something, like, just do hurricane kick or something. Crouch.
Yeah, or super.
Even-
You have super.
Yeah.
Oh, careful with the sweeps.
But no, you gotta, if you're right in front of his face and you got that opening.
Yeah, it feels like Fairy is just playing primarily offense where he's zoning, he's pretending to zone, and then just going in immediately after. But big
Yeah.
damage from Hector right there.
Alright, go press. Oh man, you gotta get your meaties. You can't let him wake up with fierce or whatever he's waking up with.
He's been waking up with
And
a
if you
lot.
hit a jab like that, like, you need to get in the habit of confirming your jab. The one jab and then the second jab into whatever, DP or whatever you want it to be. But you need to be able to get some damage off of that. Because he's not afraid. Okay, opening it with hurricane kick, that worked, whatever that was.
Yeah.
But you're not making him afraid to do that unsafe stuff, like the slide and stuff like that.
Agree.
You gotta make him scared. All right, the sweep caught him. Oh, wake up DP. That was light. I don't think light is the one you're supposed to be doing.
I think it has the least amount of invincibility of all the other DPs.
Oh, okay.
But medium is the one you want to wake up with.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, I mean, if there's
Good
one
AA.
thing that Fairy has been good at that I've seen, he's got some pretty good anti-airs, and he punishes the sweep.
Yeah, he's got-
Like, if he blocks the sweep,
There we go. Look at the big damage right now.
he punishes it every time. And he's got some decent combos. Like, if he actually lands a hit on you, like, it hurts. So,
Alright, so we're looking at a score of 3-0 right now for Fairy.
0. Yeah.
It's still doable. I think that Hector has been making slight adaptations. We've been seeing him, like the matches are becoming closer. We've seen him adapt to punishing some of the random stuff that he's been getting hit by normally, and maybe we'll see some more better meeting timing, because I haven't seen Fairy block on Wake Up yet.
Yeah, I don't think I have either, but Hector needs to, like, whatever knowledge that he's gained, whatever notes he's taken thus far, I mean, he needs to put them to use here.
Yes.
Like, you got to start doing something. Learning is over. You need to start putting in the hurt.
Yep.
Because you're down 3-0, dude.
But he's playing. Oh my God, I like it.
Oh, come on. I think that was supposed to be fireball.
Push.
Got to be more than the cross medium punch, man. You got to do something. Slide. Yep. Okay,
Wow.
the throw. Oh, still. Oh, wow. And heavy kick.
I like that actually, because he knew the Fairy was going to wake up with a button, and he just threw out the heaviest move he's got out there that reaches from really far away. That was
Yeah, I
pretty
was gonna
smart.
say that's one of his further reaching moves. Maybe that's why he used it.
So I want to see
So,
some.
Fairy.
He's going to go in. Like we
Yeah.
all know. There he is. There
Yeah.
he's going in.
Yep. No, it's coming. He kind of just like baits you, like
Yeah.
walk forward.
it's pretend
Wow.
zoning.
Woke up with crouch fierce.
Yep. Whoa,
No,
careful now.
high step. Oh, okay, there you go. That was some good meaty. You got to make that combo though.
Hector with the adaptation here. Oh my God,
Jeez.
he's ready.
DP. DP. Oh, well, whatever. That
That's
works.
an AA. That's an AA.
Is he gonna get his first game here? Overhead.
Whoa!
Come on.
Wow, this is.
Pick up super. Oh, he tried to DP. Oh, that was a round. He would have killed him with that super.
Yeah, he would have.
If Fairy would hit him. So Hector gets on the board. All right.
Yeah, I
Okay.
like it. I like it.
So
Some
I've seen him
strong
change
adaptation.
a couple of things he's done. We saw a couple times where he meatied already,
Yep.
so he's starting to get that down a little bit. He's playing a little bit more at random. Maybe he's getting like a beat on when Fairy wants to hit a button. So
Yes.
he's DP'd a couple of normals for sure.
He did. He did.
So I mean, I don't know if Fairy's gonna change it all or
Yeah, it's from here. It's on Fairy to stop waking up with hitting buttons, or stop waking
Yeah.
up holding up. You know.
yeah. Well, I don't know what he's doing, trying to guess fireballs or something. I don't even know if those go through his poison things or whatever.
I don't. I think it'll go over the cloud, but
Right.
whoa.
Oh God, get stunned.
All right, Fairy's like, I don't have time for this. I'm just gonna
Yeah,
go
I
maul
guess
in
so.
right now.
Oh, the meaty trap.
Yeah, there's very little. Oh, jab. Okay, good. Now he's not poisoned anymore. At least that's something.
Well,
Whoa.
Try to confirm. I don't know what you're supposed to do off
Heavy
of that,
DP.
like jab. What?
DP.
I don't know. I guess that one reaches further because that DP missed. So yeah, waking up again with buttons, man. Like you don't have a reversal to be afraid of other than super. And if that's what you were thinking he was going to do, fine. But other than that, like there's no reason to back off on Fang if you're playing against him because he doesn't have a DP or anything that can wake up that can hurt you. He can get out, and that's fine. But there's no reason not to meet him. All right, he's going to get solid damage out of this. He wants to close
That
out
was
the
a
round.
good combo, and he's
Yeah.
gonna threaten with EX fireballs. I like it.
Fireball. So did he land? Oh man, landed on it.
Ooh, good reaction from Hector right there.
Yeah. Barry was trying to. He didn't want to give up on that one. He wanted that round.
He burned the bar and everything.
Yeah. Oh wow, the DP that was really good.
Yeah, that was a manly one.
Yeah, definitely.
Whoa,
He's trying to do it again. He's trying to look for those. If you could do that, cool.
I like it. He's using standing medium punch, standing medium kick a lot more.
Yeah.
And
It's hitting a few of the things like when he's trying to advance. And Barry's trying to advance.
That seems to be Hector's good bread and butter right there. Stand strong, low strong, and fireball. Very conservative. Watch out for the. Ooh, ah!
Like sweep. Ooh. Oh, okay. So he's trying to get the meaty timing again. Oh, what was that? I don't know what that was. Jump jab.
Still anybody's game right now. This poison
Yeah,
can
no,
play
this is
a big
this
role
is
in the match.
Hector coming alive. Oh, he got jumped in on. He's dead.
Oh.
Man, that's painful right there.
That was a
like,
big damage combo from Fairy right there.
You had, as Hector, I mean, you had the round there. Like, he had to kind of come to you, and you've been pushing him away pretty well.
Yeah.
Like, there was no reason to throw that fireball there. But, you know, I mean, what's his name? Fairy, you know, took a chance on the jump there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And to be fair, he's up 4-1 now. He's
Right.
got a pretty solid lead. He can take some more risks.
Yeah.
And his ability to perform his combos to maximum degree, like right there, is really benefiting him right now. Hector, who is playing a character with some of the highest damage output in the game, is unfortunately... Whoa! Went right through the top. Did you see that? He tossed through the fireballs.
That was pretty good.
Okay, now he's gambling a little bit.
Yeah.
Whoa.
It worked once, dude, and maybe it'll work later, but don't overdo it. Oh, yeah, that was a good teleport or whatever, that slide or whatever it's called.
Punish.
Yeah. This is still winnable, but it's gonna take some work.
Oh wow.
Come on, man.
Yeah,
Again.
If he had jabbed right there, he would have traded it.
Yeah.
So.
He has nothing to threaten you with. Nothing. But a trade would have killed him.
Yes.
So
there's not much he could have done.
yeah. I mean, other than taking a big read and being like DP.
DP, yeah, he could have DP'd.
Yeah.
That's the cool thing about Street Fighter and playing Ryu. When in doubt, you can DP. You can't just say fuck you. Oh,
Man,
this is a rated M stream. Oh, damage from Hip Hop or from Hector right now.
Hector, yep.
They both start with H.
That is certainly what Ryu. There's one thing Ryu's good at, it's damaging you. Come on, make that hurt, man. Oh, nope. No punish.
I don't think Hector knows that that's positive. He's hit a button after it every time. So if I were Fairy, I would use that a little bit more.
Yeah, just just kind of keep doing it or something. Definitely got to read into that a little bit. Oh man, that was so far! I can't believe that hit.
I like it.
Old school jump, medium punch.
You feel like such a rock star whenever you land that. Because you're like, because you can't react to it. You're gonna be like, I called it. I know you're jumping at me, and I'm gonna jump in advance.
Wow! That hit the freaking jump in again.
Yeah.
All right, so we got the trade.
Whoa. Oh, I like
All right,
the
put some
fireball.
put some pressure. Make it header. Come on. All right, that's decent damage off the jump in. Come on, you got a DP. That was perfect range to DP. Sweep back. Thank you. Whoa. Okay, so he's challenging the knee a little bit, the high step. All right, good anti-air. At least he got him off.
DP. Oh, he tried.
Oh, DP that. Oh man. All right, so got a good amount. Oh God, that was the end of it, man. You got to finish that if he loses because he's gonna hate himself.
Oh, there's the
Go
DP
for
we
it all.
wanted.
Go for it all.
He bet his entire match career on that one right there. So, what I think is interesting is that Hector as a player, he seems to be lacking in the offensive pressure territory. He's very keen on returning to the neutral after every knockdown and every little hit that he gets. But now we're seeing him be a little bit more aggressive, and I like that.
Well, I mean, it's what he needed to do.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Like right now, so he's just staying there waiting for the dude to get up.
Come on, you got to do the other strength DP, man. That's why that's missing.
Yes. Just change which button you hit, and you'll be okay.
Yeah, that's it. Like you're converting fine, but you're hitting the wrong DP.
Oh!
Oh, come on. No. Oh, you're lucky he didn't punish that. Man, just going up and throwing, make it hurt. Do something, man. Okay. All right.
Yeah, he's getting his damage when needed here. DP. Oh,
Well,
that's
come on, that needs to be a better punish by Fairy there. Oh, Jesus. Everybody's blowing their loads all over the place. No one can think about it.
Oh wow.
Good forward. Getting some nerves here. They're coming around.
Yeah.
All right, that was definitely worth the fireball. Knockdown, got that little bit of damage.
Oh, good A from Hector.
Want to take this round? Okay, yeah. You wanted to take that round, man.
I think you learned from last time. You activate V trigger, you put him in a pressure situation, and then you just wait for him to jump.
Yeah. No, maybe he did. Maybe you heard the commentary. I don't know. Oh. And,
get him,
God,
Hector.
man, he's getting. Gotta be more, man. You gotta take advantage of what Ryu can do, and he can hurt you so bad. Wow, that freaking anti-aired. I can't believe, I hate that stupid jab. So, you gotta take advantage of what Ryu can do, man. And one thing he does well is anal sex.
Yeah,
it hurts
so
when he
much
touches.
damage.
Yeah, it really hurts when he touches you. And Hector is, oh god, he thought he had a read there, but it didn't go through for him. Oh, that just totally stopped it. I thought he was gonna let go of the fireball before that.
Yeah. Oh, this could be. Oh, wow.
Is that gonna hit?
That's gonna really hurt.
Jesus, that hurt.
And he woke up with fireballs.
Oh.
Good AA.
Oh my god. And medium kick. Yep.
That's
Barry keeps hitting a button.
That's the poor man's meaty right there. He knew he was gonna hit a button, so he just stuck it out there. That's that's great adaptation in the middle of the set. You don't have to optimize it if you don't know how to do it. You know.
Yeah. But no, he definitely needed to stop him from hitting buttons. I don't know if he's going to stop, but I mean, right now you got to take advantage of that as long as he's going to be doing it more. And he's showed time and time again that he's just going to keep waking up with buttons.
Agreed. Well, Fairy he needs to squeeze out one more win here, and so it might be a good time to adapt right now. Just play completely different than how he was ordinarily.
Yeah, I agree. Oh god, the jump-ins are getting him. I don't want to say a lot of mileage, but they're getting him because he's not like optimizing his jump-ins, but they're getting him decent mileage. Yes. They like that there, like okay.
Wow! Oh, he did the heavy one.
Yeah,
oh, Hector!
Oh, it might have been medium. I'm not sure if it was.
Either way, he did something besides light, and he did a medium low forward fireball. We got a real match right now.
It's looking a little better for Hector. I mean,
yeah.
He could make this comeback, man. But on Fairy's side, he really needs to. Oh God.
He needs to ease up on the unsafe Sotojas. He needs to
stop
hitting buttons on wake up.
Yes, it gets you killed. But no, I mean, Fairy needs to. Yeah, he's in like autopilot mode for throwing fireballs, and he needs to stop because it's getting him murdered right now.
Right. It could be nerves right now. He's chasing this. He was chasing this win right here and completely got completely lost focus in the process.
Yeah. No, it is 4-4 now. Shoot, man,
this is a real match right now. Down to the wire.
To the wire. All right, let's see who gets nervous and let's see who gets good.
I think Fairy should take a deep breath and just try to play his game and just
try not to let it snowball. You know, I mean, sometimes it happens. You lose some in a row, but you're still in it. So.
When your opponent adapts, you have to. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, as Hector, I wouldn't be changing anything I've done over the last 3 matches, and he's not. He's still getting his jumps. Oh, man, boys! Oh my God, nice DP. I like it. Is that the jump light kick? I'm not sure. See, but now he's backing off a little bit. I'm not sure.
I like that Fairy's playing very cautious now. He might be just waiting for the right opportunity again. Oh my God!
Hector's bringing out everything in this last match, man.
I want to bet it all. He's waiting for the jump.
Yeah, he's waiting for the slide.
Yeah.
Okay, see, he's meeting. I like that he's doing it, and it looked like Fairy right there. He blocked.
Yeah, he blocked. So there's they're adapting to each other's adaptations. I like it. Whoa! Oh, good confirm from Fairy right there.
This is really.
No, that's unsafe.
Oh, my balls hurt so much. Whew. All right, so round one. That's a little bit of pressure off of Hector. But oh man, okay, caught him in the air. He's trying to keep his jump pressure going because that's gotten him a lot of damage. And that was one of the things that changed. Okay, I like the sweep back. The jump-ins were one of the things that changed it for him. No, come on, you gotta see that, man.
And we're not seeing full crush counter combos from Fairy anymore either, so he might be playing a little nervous.
Yep, it is certainly possible. Oh, did that not pop up in the corner?
He did the light one, so I guess it didn't in general, but wow.
That was tricky.
That was pristine pressure from Fairy right there.
Yep, this is last match, last round, all of this stuff.
Yeah, and both players with full meter, so it's going to be a quick one if they optimize their damage. Oh my God!
That was almost dead right there.
Okay, here it is.
That's a big lead for Hector right here.
Yes.
Let's see what he can do with it.
Oh my God. Fairy, be careful.
Hector's he was cautious on the wake up there. He still is eyeballing that meter. He doesn't want to get stupid. Oh, okay, so out of the corner.
Free out.
Oh, no anti-air, so he gets in here for free.
Fairy seems desperate for that hit right now.
I think he tried to super. Okay, this hurt. Whatever, whatever.
All right.
He's in a good shot with the sweep. He was so lucky that he didn't hit a button. I can't believe that he didn't hit a button.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. What's going on?
Barry going in. Could he?
Oh
Could this?
Dude, these guys are killing me. Is that it?
Whoa! That did so
Oh
much
my
damage.
god. Yo.
Wow. Very clutched it out.
Woo. I don't even know, man. That was clutch. I wasn't sure if that was gonna kill. That must have been like pixel perfect life.
Wow. It was
damage,
poison.
rather.
It was probably like the poison just barely put him in range to get killed right there.
Yeah.
Wow. Great adaptation from Hector right there. That was fantastic. Fantastic reaction to all the crazy stuff that Fairy was doing, and good on Fairy for just sealing the deal at the very end. Nail biter, but wow.
Yeah, it certainly was, man. It certainly was. So good job to both players, and good luck moving forward.
Yep.
The rest of your bracket. Whew. Okay, so who's next?
We're gonna see Grandmaster B and Nostalgia Rocks. Hector, you did a great job, man. I know you're in the chat watching. Good job. Let's see. I need to invite Nostalgia Rocks. Who is Nostalgia Rocks?
I have no idea.
What's your tag, Nostalgia Rocks? Let me look it up here.
I will be right back.
Sure. Oh wait, did Benny
he's
get
there.
him?
Never mind.
Oh yeah, Benny got him.
Oh, okay,
Benny.
cool.
Benny the TO.
Looking like it.
All right.
Hector, you're gonna have to either kick him or you're gonna have to move back.
I could use the time to set up the scores anyway. Let's see. AK Grandmaster B. 0 to Nostalgia Rocks.
So using those preset messages, I think that's pretty funny.
Let's have a good match. All right. Let me see who else we have up on the card here. Benny sent it to me earlier. And whenever you guys are ready, we'll get this rolling. Oh, that's it. Actually, we only have.
He plays Ken. Okay.
Yep.
So Grandmaster B Sim and Nostalgia Rocks Ken. I can't imagine that this is all that good of a match for Ken or for Sim, because Ken is just in your face all day.
Yeah, I mean, he's got to get there first, so you never know.
True. Yeah, that's very true.
Okay, here we go.
Did you catch Momoshi versus Art at Evo?
Oh, the time over?
Yeah, like pixel timeout, time over thing. That was crazy, dude.
Yeah.
That was crazy as hell.
Hector, what you can change moving forward, you need to optimize your damage, because you would have won that match if you had done a full combo. It's like stand strong, low fierce into Tatsu or DP, and you need to adjust quicker and learn the Fang matchup quicker.
Also, watch the replay. We tell them a whole bunch of stuff you should be doing.
Yeah. After this stream is over, it'll show up in the highlights or in the past broadcasts, and you'll be able to check it out. I would definitely recommend watching it.
So let's see how Nostalgia Rocks approaches this. Okay, so he's got the jump in shenanigans, which every Ken should have. Ken is fucking stupid like that. Oh, man, gotta be able to block that.
Wow.
Okay, yeah, times 2, man. Gotta be able to block that.
What are you doing, Benny?
Oh, he was trying to be cute. Oh, nope. I don't know what he tried to do there. But you gotta be able to block the shenanigans or cross up or whatever teleport, because Sims will hit you all day with it. Wow, he just like went out with the hurricane.
Here comes the instant overhead. And oh, never mind.
Okay, so I like Benny. He was playing really safe right there. Like he did a reset, and blocked, and then just kind of chilled and let Ken like do his thing or whatever. And Nostalgia Rocks blew his load everywhere. So that was good ups to Benny for playing a little bit safe, knowing when to take a risk and not take a risk. But yeah, Nostalgia Rocks doesn't really look comfortable. Like he doesn't really know. He got to jump in.
It's decent amount of damage though.
Yeah, that was a,
aside, he can just
well,
hammer
that's
home
candy,
with that.
man.
Yeah.
Okay, what is the point of this?
What's the point of
Oh, okay. I guess that's the point of that. But, I mean, they have to get hit by the cross-up teleport for that to work, right?
Yeah, and like, honestly, that's super easy to block.
Yeah. I don't know, maybe people have a reaction. Like, if I tried to anti-air him there out of the teleport, would I get hit?
Yeah, you will. The super doesn't go away even if you hit him. Like, you just take it. It sucks.
So you just block it?
Yep.
Okay. Anyway, Nostalgia Tarak to me looks like he's still trying to figure out where to stand.
Yep.
Like in this, come on, Benny. Like in this match, he's not really quite sure where he needs to be walking around, what area he needs to be kind of chilling in, and it's getting him destroyed right now.
Yeah, he's just trying to force his way in, and that's not
Yeah,
working out.
Flailing everywhere. Come on, Nostalgia Rock.
I like the use of the bar right there. That
Oh,
gives
yeah.
him an instant overhead territory.
Yeah, he does. Tim does like pretty good damage.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Whoa.
I don't know what he was looking for there, but
Just dropping the elbow down on him.
yeah, right. So, Benny, wow, that was, I don't know what he was doing there.
Yeah, I
Was
think
that trying to
it's-
catch a limb? I'm not sure. Good block. That, punish that. Grandmaster B.
That's another thing is Benny seems to have gotten a read on like whether or not this guy can handle teleports, and
And it doesn't look like it.
it doesn't look like it. So,
Wow. Confirm the low forward into the
yeah.
hurricane. Wow, that was a really good anti-air to get the... Come on, hit that sweep. It was a really good anti-air to get that hurricane kick out, the air hurricane kick. 'Cause that was the EX one, too. Oh, punish.
no.
Oh, man, that should have been so much more damage.
Yes.
A lot of great life to lose. But... Ooh, let's see. How's he going to close it out?
Wow.
Okay.
Swept right there. It was a good punish from
Oh, Benny. Oh, look at Benny, man. Closing it out.
Playing like a wall right now.
Yeah, he is. He really is.
Nostalgia Rocks has got to make something happen right
No,
now.
he's got to
looking
change up
lost.
his game plan entirely. Like, there's
Yep.
not really one aspect of his game that has really shown any hope for him at this point. I mean, he really needs to just stop and try to figure out what he needs to do. He needs to be not doing that. Like, if you had up or you had a couple of reads or something, cool, but don't be doing that. Other than that, yeah, at that point you need to be getting in. I would be using Hurricane. Like, Ken has the luxury of jumping in with, Hurricane Kick or regular jump in. So you get a little bit more leeway as far as being able to jump at Sim. But, oh man, Benny is just like on it as far as the air-to-airs go right now. So.
Yes. Oh, wow.
Ooh, wow, yeah.
Holy cow.
Nice.
Optimal Benny.
Yeah, no, he's playing really well right now. So I
Um,
can't take much away from him as far as like how it looks from the Nostalgia Rock side.
Yeah, one thing I'd like to see Nostalgia Rocks do is maybe play defensively instead of just trying to rush down and see how Grandmaster B starts his offense. And maybe he can take a window in there, or like find a window in there to attack.
I mean, at this point, the dude should try anything. There's nothing as far as work. So, okay, he's got the corner pressure going on. Good block, not good blocks
Gave up
after
the
that.
corner. I don't agree with that cross-up.
The sweep, like what do you stand to gain by doing the sweep point blank in his face? Like, if you're going to try to crush counter and media move on wake up, there are a ton of other moves that are better doing it for, not to mention use a way lower risk.
Agreed.
So,
Wow,
the
jumping fierce.
sweep on wake up is take that out of your repertoire. That's not good. But he got around, which he really needs to get a game here. I mean, he'd much rather be 2-1 than 3-0. That's a long way to go. All right, blocking the teleport shenanigans.
Yep.
And still
He's
trying to get away. Oh, man, you got to be patient. Benny going in, maybe a little bit too hard. Don't
Yeah.
tech on that setup, because otherwise
How did he just anti-air tots you? I'm a little
Yeah, it's
envious of that.
not really doing it from the optimal range. Nostalgia Rock.
Alright, he's in now. Nostalgia Rock. Oh my
I
god,
think
no,
he
he
tried to
didn't.
fireball. I think he tried to fireball.
I think so too.
But you can't let it get you down, man. So you're down 3-0, but what the hell ever. I mean, you still got, because you're Ken. I mean, like, you're made to come back.
Yes, I agree. He can, like he seems like once he gets in, he gets so excited that he's in that he starts flailing and making execution errors and doing things like
Yeah.
meaty sweep.
Yeah, as much as I said he doesn't really seem like he knows where to stand on the screen, he also doesn't seem like he really knows like what he should be doing for pressure. Like once he actually does get in.
Yes, but everything up until that point is kind of a crapshoot.
Yeah, yeah, and I mean that's kind of how it is against Sims sometimes. But I mean, once you get in, you have to know how to pressure Sim. You have to know what your options are as far as what buttons you can press when you're in his space, what you should be meeting with, what his options are to get away from you, and have answers for all those things because he has a lot of options. He has plenty. So Benny looking like he's trying to press a little bit. Ugh, get thrown in the corner. That's awful. Oh, crouch counter. No. You gotta be. He's gotta have that rundown, that option select with the V skill or whatever. As far as the feeders, you get a crush counter. I can't remember what it is. Like you hit the button late or something. I can't remember. But it's like it's something important like the Kens need to do. You're still burning, dog. Get out of the freaking.
He's definitely gotta. Oh, this could be it. Whoa! He bet it all. No confirmed right there.
Yeah, he just went for that one. Good
wow.
luck.
Okay. Well, that worked out okay. It was like a shimmy. I think.
Yep.
Oh, Benny's mad.
By Benny.
Benny mad. Look how mad Benny is.
A lot of damage. That's like 550 or something like that. That is a lot of damage. DP. Nope,
Oh,
that's minus like a lot.
Yes.
And come on, man. Oh, nice. Anti-air slide. Grandmaster B. Grandmaster B has blocked a lot of those slides or sweeps, and he hasn't really punished any of them. So I'd like to see him start hitting something. I mean, it's this sweep is like minus 12, so he needs to be punishing accordingly. Whoop. Man, that slide is getting a lot of. I think he's 3 for 3 on the round out slide. Oh no! Come on, man. Wow, that fireball still hit him.
Yeah, now that Ken's in his ideal range, though, he's getting much more mileage out of his attacks. But before he was just jumping in blindly. So, oh, he's approaching from the ground now. I like it, and
yeah,
he's not really doing anything about it
as much.
Whoa.
What?
I don't understand that. Yeah, good.
That went away?
You need to punish Benny for doing stupid crap like that.
Yeah.
Whoa!
You did! You did! Oh my god.
From Nostalgia Rocks there. He's on the board. He's like, I'm not going down quietly.
Oh.
Benny crying about his differential score now.
Shit.
Benny is favored to win the pool too. He's won his last couple of matches like 5-1, 5-0, and like 5-2 or something.
Yeah, he had that one against Marvin yesterday. That was a nail biter.
Brilliant match against Marvin. Yeah.
Yeah. Came back from 4-2.
Yeah.
To win the set 5-4. Yeah, that was fun to commentate.
There were some incredibly hype moments from both Marvin and from.
Yeah, both of them. Yeah, had some good moments. But for now, I was just gonna say it looked like Dr. Rock is doing a little bit more to keep himself in the match here, but
yeah, he's playing so frantic right now just to try to find some window to get in.
Yeah, you gotta like whatever it takes for you to get the crouch and medium kick fireball down. I mean, you gotta be able to do that, man. You do those DPs like that, it's gonna cost you.
Sometimes it helps to do like a. Oh my God! Oh, he didn't get the combo.
Come on, punish the sweeps, Grandmaster B. Nice anti-air. Oh, that was fortunate that it hit him on the other side like that. Grandmaster B trying to go in.
Yep. Benny really wants that stun, and there it is. He traded with the Tatsu.
Taking all your gray life.
Yeah. Okay. Oh no, he dropped it.
Actually, oh my God. That should have been tie game right there, but nope.
Yeah. I don't know why he tried to go a little forward right there. He could have gone. He did stand jab, and he could have comboed into stand strong or back strong into DP if he really wanted to confirm that.
Yep. Yes, he could. So 4-1.
Yeah. Nostalgia Rock's talking in the chat while he's playing, saying how much fun he's having. Nostalgia Rocks, you gotta get in, man. Gotta
You know
get
what's
in
more
a
fun?
safe manner.
Nostalgia Rocks. What's even more fun is when you win. That's what's most fun.
I appreciate
no,
your positive attitude, though.
Oh yeah, man. I'll joke aside and stuff like that. I mean, at the end of the day, when all is said and done, all that matters is that you enjoy playing the game.
Yep.
It really is. So it's all good, no matter what we say or anybody else says. Just that you're having fun. So we're glad you're having a good time.
Cool. Slides underneath the fireball.
Benny's still looking in complete control here.
Yep. But
And
Nostalgia Rocks might have a way in right now. Okay, now he's just giving it away. And dead.
There it is. Slide into the carpet. Carpet of death.
He's gotten a lot of mileage out of that carpet in this game.
For real.
Lots of gray health just disappears. Oh, baits the DP. I like that choice of DP from Nostalgia Rocks. I would have tried to AA that too. Poking with sweep yet again. Can't do much for that teleport. Oh, good.
Right.
Confirm. Max
Got a little bit of damage going in. Got a little pressure in the corner. Yeah, you got to be ready for that. Like if you got to be watching Sim's V meter like at all times. If he has that bar, he's probably looking to do that.
Yep.
It's a lot of great life to lose. Oh my god, that throw did like 220 damage.
Oh, DP.
Oh. Sweep in your face.
Yeah. Nostalgia Rock's still poking a lot with that sweep, and he's getting mileage out of that. Benny's just not watching his feet.
Well, Benny did something.
Yeah,
Grandmaster
he
did something
too.
because it hit counter. So
I would
don't know
almost say if you're in that position, just mash teleport and get out of there. He's not
Yeah.
pushing it, and you'll get out of the sweep.
Yep, I agree.
Reset the
Nothing really to lose
situation.
there.
Oh, wake up
Yeah.
Tatsu. That is a viable option right there because it does have
It's like
3 frames.
3-frame startup, right?
Yep. DP.
Oh,
Oh, I like it. Nostalgia Rocks.
Oh,
He's ready.
Yeah, he was ready for that one.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta confirm.
He's
Oh, that was a lot of damage to Benny just missed right there. Alright, so got the magic carpet ride going on, but he missed it.
Oh man, this could be a lot of damage.
Oh, he could have come down with a move that would hit.
Oh,
Oh, I like the DP and the teleport. That was smart on both players right there.
yes.
Okay, this is crunch time right here. Benny still has Super. That was his last bar.
We are match point.
It's gonna be hard. He still got V-trigger. It just ran out. Ugh.
No, he burned his bar.
Oh, he ran into it.
Whoa, cuts through the block string.
Wow. Yeah, that was good. Oh, shit! Oh my god.
Nostalgia
Man,
Rock staying
Nostalgia Rock
alive.
He is hanging on by the hair on his chinny chin for real. That is that's good. Yeah, there was a sequence there that both players were like on it, and it was in the corner. Like I really wish that Nostalgia Rock, he neutral jumped and it made Grandmaster B throw tech and it whiffed. If he would have come down with a button, he came down with an empty jump. If he would have come down with a button, that would have hit him. And then Grandmaster B jumped and Nostalgia Rock saw it and did a DP to try to hit him out of the air, but the Grandmaster B teleported out of the way. I mean, it was just a really good sequence of both those guys like making really good decisions. So, but Nostalgia Rock's down on a little bit of life there. He did the same thing in the first round of the last match, so he was down on life. He actually lost the first round, so whoop, man.
Benny mad.
Yeah.
Benny mad.
Yep. He wants to get this over with.
Yeah, he's like, this was fun,
Oh God.
but we now have to part.
Yes.
Benny mad.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Ah, you shit, Benny.
That's what happens when you try to get cute.
Play
Grandmaster
with your
B.
food.
Oh. Whoa, the wake up hurricane, man, all the time. Oh!
I like
Get the
that.
DP, get that shit out of here. Oh man, if that would have hit.
Oh, get him!
Oh, God, that would have been so sick.
Oh,
Oh, that's hard to do, man. Oh god, oh god, oh god, wake up, Peter. Oh,
wake
bro,
up, slide again.
man.
Wow. And Grandmaster B takes it.
Yeah, it started off as like a bashing earlier, but
Yeah.
towards the end there, got a little bit fun, a little bit exciting.
Yeah. Okay, so
So-
now I have to do some more invites. Let me take a look at my list here. I think I was waiting on, let's see, Fitzjitsu versus AROSO. So let me
I have
invite
no idea who
those
that is.
folks.
I'll be right back though. I have to use the restroom.
Sure. So, for those of you just tuning in, we are, hang on a second. We are streaming the online GMO championships brought to you by Grandmaster B, who was kind enough to organize it on Challenge. It's an online 64-man round robin, 8-man pools, limited only to local Arizona players. So while we cannot guarantee a great connection, we can at least have a good time. It says 1 sec. Let's see. Yeah, you guys both, like Hector, Nostalgia Rocks, Fairy Guy, Hip Hop, like all you guys, I haven't seen you play in a tournament before, and like in an in-person tournament. So it's cool to see up-and-coming Arizona players in action, especially getting time in the spotlight. All right. Alright, sent to AR Oso, and I'll try to send it to Fitsjitsu again. Gonzalez, Tomas Gonzalez, and Michael Fitzpatrick. Sorry, I'm just outing their names on stream, but I gotta get these invites out. Okay, so I think it's Fitsjitsu. Oh, I know the feeling about work, man. Welcome to Arizona, though. You'll find that it's a little sunnier than New York, and also incredibly hot. Also, Benny, you're a dick. I think it's Fitsjitsu with an I, huh? Not Jutsu. I hate typing names. And I have to type it super slow because I'm running this all through XSplit. Thank you, Benny, for managing that. We also... Okay, let's see. Let's see. Fitsjitsu playing Fang. That'll be interesting. And then we're going to be playing AR Oso. And then after that, we'll be seeing, I kind of went ahead and got another match rolling, so we'll be seeing Fatty versus Hector. Alright. We're waiting on AR Oso right now. I wish he would hurry. Though he has been waiting the whole time for us too, so I'm open to the whole thing here. But yeah, thank you to everybody for tuning in. If you guys have any interesting tidbits or opinions on the matches, or opinions on feedback on the commentary, or feedback on the stream, let us know. Thank you to Grandmaster B for being kind of a G, putting all this together for us. Having a good time.
But like, just shut the door. All right, I'm good.
Okay, cool. We're still waiting on one of the players. I don't know where he is. We have one of the two though, so.
Fitsjitsu. Who's the other one?
AR Oso. While I'm in here, I'm gonna invite Fatty.
Are you gonna play that Zach Baker guy?
I can.
I thought that's what he wanted you to do.
Yes, but I had lined up 2 more matches prior to this.
Oh.
So we'll see what happens. if this other guy, AR Oso, doesn't show up soon, we might have to just skip straight to Fatty and Hector, and then me and Mr. What's his name? Mr. Fang. I don't know how we're gonna stream that, honestly, because I'll have to stream that. Shit, I don't know how I'm gonna do that. I might not be able to stream that. Just might not be able to do that. But we'll see what happens. Oh, I think I can actually. I have ways around that. I have this issue where if like I use my monitor for both the computer and for the stream, then it gets all screwed up. So.
Oh yeah, don't do that.
But I can use my TV.
For the stream part?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was like, don't use that for the game.
Oh no, yeah. I played a good amount on that TV, and it really just screwed up all my combo times.
Yeah, I know. I tried to tell you forever to stop doing that.
I don't know where this Tomas guy is.
So, oh, I know this dude, the Oso guy. He played Birdie.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
That'll be interesting.
And he goes like ape shit. He goes bananas.
Oh, that's
like
always
bananas, fun. Birdie.
Hey, well, you know, if there's a character to go bananas with,
there he
it would
is.
be Birdie. All right, go ahead
There.
and drop to the end of the queue if you could.
Yeah, he does. It's just his style of play. He does the same thing with the Hugo in Third Strike. He just goes like.
Oh, he plays Third Strike too. Is he from Tucson?
No.
Okay.
There are people who play Third Strike in Phoenix, John. Jesus
Oh yeah, we have a Third Strike machine, don't we? We do.
Yeah. Pretty sure he's friends with, what the hell is his name? Oh my god. I don't remember his name. Ricardo? The
Nikita.
sim player. Nikita, yeah. Pretty sure they're buddies.
Okay. Hopefully the spectator mode catches up soon. Okay, cool. So we're going to be seeing Fitzjitsu and AR Oso. I've never seen either of these players play before. I think Fitzjitsu, I've seen his name before on West Side tournaments.
Yeah, I've never seen Fujitsu at all. But the Oso guy, I've only seen like once. He showed up to one of the Friday tournaments.
I see.
And I think he lost to... I remember him. I think he lost... One of the matches he lost was a mirror against...
Gabe?
Gabe, yeah. If I remember right. I can't remember for sure.
Cool.
Anyway. Going right in... Oh, Fang. I don't think I've ever seen this matchup. Like...
Fang versus Birdie? This feels like this would be very difficult for Birdie. I don't know what he can do to get around any of that stuff. And he's like big and stuff, so he'll have to block.
Yeah, or take huge risks, which is what this dude does. So... Maybe it's right up his alley. Oh!
Well,
like Jiu-Jitsu, man, you gotta jump in, man. You gotta make that hurt. You gotta make that 25-30%. Oh, I love the anti-air.
no confirms.
Block the overhead.
I haven't seen any hit confirmers from any of these guys yet into the full combos. But... Whoa!
I didn't even realize stun was like there on the table.
Yeah, wow. Does Fang have below? Oh my god. I forgot. It's gonna be one of those where it's like...
I'm telling you, dude. He goes in there. He goes in there.
You gotta like... Now we get to see the Birdie testing everybody out. Like, can you block? Can you avoid this?
Yep. We'll see how much of the shenanigans you can get around. Man, he's just dashing right up in your face.
Yep.
He's gonna have to... Okay, so he's putting on a little bit of pressure. Oh! Okay.
Punish. Okay, that's...
Oh, wow, what the hell was that?
Oh, no.
Oh, it's him!
Oh my god, did it cross up? It crossed up, didn't it?
Oh, no. He got some damage out of it, though. Oh, my god.
No confirms. But,
The can going. Oh!
Ooh, I like it!
I like to get out. Yeah, he got out. That was pretty smart.
I'd like to see more clouds from Fitzjitsu.
Yeah, he needs to be putting things all over the screen to keep them from moving. Like, I don't know why he's not doing it. Oh, my god, you got up and got hit by that? That's blocked.
Whoa.
Okay, there you go.
Whoa, there's the meaty cloud. And he won?
He died.
Yeah.
Oh, Birdie won. Birdie died, I mean.
Yeah, Birdie died.
Yeah, put shit on the screen, dude. I mean, don't get thrown by chains. Oh, God, you got thrown by chains. God damn it.
I'm a little behind in the spectator mode, so you're kind of...
Oh, no, I mean, I said that preemptively, obviously. So like my time is like 87, 86, 85, 84. I don't know how far behind you are, but got the fake eat.
Okay.
Okay,
This is where Fitchjitsu is gonna shine.
Yeah, that's where he needs to be.
Yep. You can just let the poison chip away.
Oh, nope.
Not go in.
Oh, are you dead? Ooh, not dead.
Whoa! Wake up super, betting it all right now. I mean,
okay,
what other
what do you got
options?
after? What do you got after? Nope. I wonder if that was a punish.
I don't know. That's definitely not. That's definitely not positive on as a meaty, right? You actually have to.
Yeah, I don't think so. At least the way that he did it or timing of it didn't look like it.
Okay.
So 1-0 for Oso, and he looks like he's ready and willing to take whatever risks are necessary to get in.
And they pay off in space. So much damage.
Yeah, they have been. Oh God! Oh man, traded with the chain. Oh, got under the chain. Oh, gotta get that anti-air in there. Man, yeah, Oso is just like all up in his business.
Fitchjitsu doing a good job keeping him out right now, though. He's got the life lead, but that doesn't mean much when Birdie can catch up in one combo. Whoa.
Yep. I don't know what that was. He looked like he did dash up instant air legs.
Yeah. I think he was trying to go for a command grab and got a jump by accident. Maybe.
Oh, maybe.
I like it. Good use of the cloud.
Oh,
but now you're screwed.
I don't know what that was. So Birdie's going to be, in his V-trigger's going to be walking a little bit faster. Yeah, that's not safe. Oh!
That's going to do so much.
Yep.
Wow.
God, man.
The Birdie dash pressure.
Yeah, for
Jab, dash, throw.
he's
he's
getting
ready.
in there.
He doesn't want to be on the other side of the screen.
Oh God, he's like 3 of 4 from chains at the beginning of the round.
I'd like to see Fitchjitsu analyze why he's jumping at the beginning of that round either. Like, why would he want to change the space? Like, oh no.
Oh my God. Totally not worth the meter, but just funny that it hit. Wow, got under.
That was kind of cool looking. That was like
Yeah.
shit.
Got under the jump grab, whatever the hell. I don't even know what the hell it's called. Oh, okay, so we see V skills. Dude, you can't back up from that can. Like, you gotta just block it.
Walk up, block it, get it off the screen ASAP.
Yeah. Otherwise, you're gonna walk all the way in the corner, and then you're screwed.
And that's where you are now. Oh!
Oh, the boot to the face. Tried the
Wow.
high steps, it didn't work. And Oso is, oh, that was a grab. I think he tried to do the
EX command dash.
slide.
Yep. Whoa. Just hitting buttons through the string. Taking the damage right there. I like it.
I mean, at this point, I mean, Oso is like, you know what, I mean, this character has 1050 life, you know, so I have a little bit more to work with.
Right.
And I hurt. So right now he's comfortable taking risks, and they're working out for him. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And
But
like when you're playing against somebody who's that comfortable taking risks, usually you want to try to just isolate them and get them away from you. So I don't want to see Fitchjitsu going in if possible. Like I want to see him getting space ASAP.
yeah, no, I agree. I don't know what the V skill was right there. That's kind of random.
Yeah, see, there's no reason to go in right there. Like, I know you're trying to get out of the corner, but, like, don't jump at him if you don't have to. Or, like, right there. Like, okay.
Yeah. And I mean, if you do land a jump in, you gotta make it hurt, man.
True. Oh, I like it.
That hit the jump throw.
Whoa.
Wow!
That's a
only
shame.
one. Did you see that hit crush fire?
Yes.
That was weird, but it didn't knock down, because I guess you have to get the second hit.
It
Pretty
does.
weird. Wow! That avoided that.
That looks weird.
Okay. And
Whoa.
up. Yeah, it's kind of hard. There's a lot of things going on. It's kind of hard to commentate everything that was happening.
Anti-air command grab. That was an interesting way to win.
Yeah. Wasn't interesting.
Again, Fitchjitsu seems like he's trying to turn everything into an offensive pressure, and I'd like to see him play a little bit more defensively.
Just play lane, man.
Yeah.
There's no.
Don't be so scared of the can.
Oh.
Be ready for when he's going to take risks like that.
Yep. And then push. Whoa! Push back. All right, that's good.
See. Now he's gone in and he's put himself in this situation. Yes, it's on him to get back out.
Yeah.
And he's doing that. I like that. On the flip side, Oso being actually very patient right now, just kind of jumping in because he's not being anti-aired ever.
Yeah, he is kind of working his way in. But Yeah, man. No anti-airs at all.
Yep. And he's just gonna chill. Oh my god. Wake up soon.
uh,
Oh well, I don't think he's going to get up. Oh my god, this is gonna really hurt. No, no burning the bar, huh?
Nope. I guess not. Well, he got out, and it's the second time he's done that and then thrown.
Yeah, and then he
worked.
went for the meaty Rio Benda again, and I don't know. Last time he got punished for that, so I don't know what to tell you on that. And he jumped in again.
Oh God, again, yeah, man.
It's kind of a 50-50 right there.
Choose something else at the beginning of the round, please.
You are a giveaway character by nature.
Yep.
I approve of this though. I approve of going in right here. If you
I'm totally cool with that. Like, there's nothing wrong. I mean, Birdie has really bad defense, so it's like anytime you're hitting him, he's not hitting you. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So it's okay to keep that on, but you also got to know when to call it a day and go across the screen and play stupid Fang stuff.
Yep.
So and he's
no, he's not
hit
confirming
that.
that's
No.
good. He blocked the cross at that time, but does not know how to punish it.
I had no idea that even crossed up. That's really stupid.
Yeah, it's. I mean, it's very low reward for it, but I like it.
I mean, to kill somebody or something, like.
Yeah, you can do it as a mix-up, but even then, it's really. Oh wow!
I was just about to say super. He could not get it out fast enough. I was gonna say super. As soon as I saw that he had it, I was like, oh no, he's gonna burn it right now.
Yep. Again, like you have somebody who excels in a scramble situation and is able to, throw super out in the middle of a block string. You usually want to stay away from people like that. Like you want to just put enough space in between you and him, so that way you don't have to worry about the random. You can kind of just force him to play your game.
Is this? I always forget. Is this super a strike or a throw?
It's a strike.
Oh, okay.
It's also incredibly fast and reaches incredibly far. It's one of those that, like, like when I did Karen Rekka and I swayed backwards, super would catch the sway and just beat it. Yeah, it's far and fast.
So who is Geef the only throw super in the game?
Mika.
Oh,
and
Mika's is
Laura
not a strike?
too. Wait, yeah, I think Laura too.
Oh yeah, Laura also. That's true. But hers is definitely a throw. Hers is not a strike.
It is a throw.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, this is. I mean, he's just totally harassing him.
Yep.
In the corner. I mean, he just has no answer to get out. He puts himself in the corner at the beginning of each round, and then he's fighting his way out the whole time.
Yep. And the poison is ticking away, but he's jumping in at strange times, and he's not using his V trigger. I noticed either. I think he's saving it for V reversals. Ooh, I like it.
Wow, is that death? Dead. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that was a lot of life.
He's just really heavy on the offense right now, and it's not turning out very well for him.
No, it's not. Okay, so something different, a different opening gambit. That's cool. That needed to be step one. You didn't start the round down however much damage, 200 damage or whatever it is.
Right.
All right, no tech, which means that's a risk that a birdie takes, like thinking that you're going to tech. So, tech, I mean, because you can get up and punish that. So if you don't tech, if you have a beat on that, and you're like, oh, he's been trying to hit me with the shenanigan stuff.
Right.
You can make it hella pay off in your favor. Oso is definitely on the verge of making this 4-0.
One-sided match so far. Oh my god, good confirm into super.
Yep. 4-0. And Jitsu needs to find some answers quick.
Yeah, I want to see some adaptation, and as far as like, it just feels like he's just being aggressive and trying to force a game plan that's just not working well against a wall that hits you back really hard.
Yeah.
There's just so many instances where he just tries to go in and then something doesn't go his way and he just gets counter hit or thrown or whatever.
Do it. Oh, come on. You're going to hit that if it whips in front of you. Again, that's twice where he's only gotten the first hit of the sweep. And it does not trip you if you don't get hit by the first one. That's kind of dumb because, like, Guile, who is the only other person with a 2-hit sweep, his first hit of his sweep will knock you down. So
yeah, it's weird too because both you hear the crush counter sound twice.
Yeah.
And I think he actually gets a V trigger bar for both.
Wow.
He might get twice as much V trigger bar. Don't quote me on that, but I remember reading that somewhere.
All right, so maybe it's not that bad then, I guess. But
Yeah.
that's cool. That's crazy. And yep, I mean, also pretty much looks like he knows what Fitz-Jitsu is going to do, or at least what he has an idea of what he wants to do in most of these scenarios here.
Right.
Throwing down the can and then just doing early jump roundhouse, like he knows he's going to try and jump over it.
Yep. And there's like it's
Gotta
just oh my
activate.
god.
What was?
I mean,
But also
I don't
this-
think that was a punish.
I don't think it was either. But
I'd like to see him make that safer by canceling into V trigger and then going into it,
yeah,
just to hit confirm it. But let's see, he's jumped in again. Like more space. More space would be good.
oh,
Whoa!
he
Slapped
hit
him.
it. Like that was. Oh no, man! Come on, you got the high step. You got to be able to confirm into damage. Good block.
He blocked
He's
it,
blocked
like-
like 3 of those. That,
there it
I
is.
was like, Michael Phelps is coming, and like again, I'm like a half a second behind like what I say and what he's about to do.
Yep. The moment I see the stand strong, I'm like, he's either gonna cancel it or he's just gonna do it.
Yeah.
Good
Right,
AA from
there-
Marcoso.
yeah,
right there.
anti-air to close it out.
Yeah.
Woke up with the anti-air. So he's about to make it 5-0 if he wins his last round. This has been a total run over by Oso so far.
Yes.
I like the use of it as an anti-air, but I mean, it's a pretty slow startup, so if your opponent blocks it, God, that was a lot of damage. If your opponent blocks it, then don't run away from the can, man. Like, you just, okay, you got lucky. Like, he took you across the entire screen because he ran away from the can.
Just block it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And,
like
okay, got the crush counter. Man, they're just flailing, just swinging. Haymakers all day. Spears.
They're also both jumping at each other quite often.
Yeah, like a lot. Good blocks. And also almost has another super, so
This could be
you gotta be on the
dangerous.
lookout for that.
Oh, there it is. Oh, he didn't cancel it. I like that. It was still unsafe, but at least he didn't burn his bar. Oh no. Super? Yeah. Oh!
Awesome.
Oh,
okay.
wow,
You
that
still
was
got
a
up in
punish.
time?
I think that was a punish.
Yeah.
Wow.
Still got up in time afterwards. That was interesting.
Yeah.
And I don't think it would have worked that way because he was doing the super towards the corner. So I think like if it was mid screen, I don't think he would have been able to punish it. That was a very specific instance from what I think, from what it looked like to me. Because what's his name was still moving still. So I think he would have moved too far for it to be able to do anything. But good shit to Oso.
Yeah.
Hit it 5-0.
Very clean.
What's his name? What was his name? Fitz. You got some work to do, buddy. But don't get down. Make some adjustments, and good luck with the rest of your brackets and stuff. Who's playing now?
We're going to be seeing Fatty versus Hector.
Oh, okay. So let me move. All right. Oh yeah, Hector was from earlier. And then Fatty is one of the local players. He comes out to tournaments and stuff, and tries to do his thing over at TGZ. I don't know how he did in the Rambats. Did he play in the Rambats?
I think he played in a few, but he just got beat up every now and then.
Did he?
Since then, he's changed. Like he switched from Karen to Nash, and
He still plays Karen. He goes back and forth because I know I've seen him play Karen.
yeah, I've seen him play Karen too. I think his Nash is way better.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like I've seen him like in those the Fatal Fridays and stuff. Like I've seen him play Karen in certain matchups. So I don't know what he thinks is a good or bad matchup for Nash or whatever. Matt and I were having this discussion earlier because Filipino Champ came out and said that he thinks that Chun-Li beats Dawson 6-4, and I think he's a fucking idiot. And he
Chun-Li
also
beats Sim.
yeah, 6-4. And he also came out and said that Chun-Li is Nash's worst matchup. And I'm like, you are an idiot.
Yeah, that's not it at all.
No.
That's not how that works.
That's not it, like even a little bit. So I think that Nash messes up a lot of the cats, but I think in particular he excels against fireball characters.
Yep. Ryu,
'cause
Chun.
Yeah, because he can sit there and keep away all day. He plays the space game better than you do. He controls Nash is a character that controls the match from beginning to end. You have to chase him down. He doesn't have to chase you down, even if he's at a life deficit. He doesn't have to chase you down.
Right.
And he can. If you're a fireball character, you basically can't huck fireballs either. Because I mean, within reason, obviously. Because I mean, he just gets V metered.
Yep, and then he uses that V meter to punish your next fireball.
Yeah, exactly. So, or to get out of anything. You know, he has a million ways of escape. So I don't want to sound like Nick going here complaining about a character. I mean, it's one of the more balanced Street Fighters that have ever been made, and
First iteration, for sure.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, I have no problem with the balance at all. I really don't. Like, I think it's a well balanced game. I think some characters have their problems, of course, just as in any game, because it's impossible to make everybody good, and that game would be shitty anyway. So, you know, but Nash definitely has some of the tools to be dominant, you know, as we've seen. I mean, hell, there were 3 of them in Evo top 8. You know what I mean?
One of those tools is enormous burst damage that you saw him land that super right there. And
Yep. And he's very mobile. I mean, he has one of the slowest walk speeds in the game, but he's extremely mobile. Just because of his dash. His dash is hilariously good.
There's crazy stuff about its animation. You know, like he's only actually moving for like 9 frames of the 17 or something like that. Right.
So, it's he's got great anti-air. He's got a decent, you know, crush counter punish and stuff like that. I mean, he's got basically, you know, all the tools, you know. So he's really hard to lock down. He's really hard to keep in a particular area, because he can move out of any area, you know, at any time, whether it's a V trigger, or you know, V reversal. Hell, I've seen people get out of the corner using the Jaguar kick. I don't know what the hell it's called.
Oh, moonsault.
Yeah, moonsault. So, but no, Fatty so far is taking advantage of all the stuff we're talking about right now.
Yeah.
He's taking advantage of all of it.
He's got an incredibly tight game plan here that he's really keen on executing against Hector here, and Hector's kind of just getting smothered.
Yep, it's kind of hard to not feel a little overwhelmed, just because, like I said, of all the things that he can do, and just because of a lot of the ways that Fatty plays the character.
Yes, I think he plays the character the way that Nash should play. Like that excels. Like he excels with Nash's playstyle. Not so much as Karen, in my opinion, but like his Nash is just beastly like this.
Yeah, I think he knows what his character's capabilities are, and he uses them well.
Like
man, shenanigans. Yeah, no, I still see pros get hit with setups like that. And it's like,
it's hard, man. Sometimes you're like, I swear I blocked that, but it's like it has already hit you before. Like it's almost as if the teleport happens before the flash, you know?
Yeah, it is. It does feel like that sometimes. So 2-0 for Fatty, and I don't know if he's lost a round. I don't even know if he's gotten past half life. I mean, he just really looks like he's taking control of this here. Is this your pool?
This is my pool, yes.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, because you played Fatty last night, right?
I played Fatty last night. It was 5-3. And one thing that I don't like about the way Fatty plays is he never blocks on wake, like ever.
Yeah, I mean, to an extent. Oh God, to an extent, like Nash can kind of do that.
Yeah, he doesn't have to.
Yeah.
Or he can block on wake up and then V reversal out, you know.
Right. But that doesn't count as blocking to me. That counts as a V reversal.
True.
You know. So that's still not blocking. But okay. All I was gonna say, good punish. In regard on the side of Hector, I mean, like he's got to get those anti-airs down. Fatty just keeps jumping in at him like crazy, and it keeps on hitting him. Yeah, he'll do the moonsault, then he'll jump over with the cross up.
Yep.
I mean, you got to do.
On him right now.
Yeah, you got to do, jump back something to get out of that or something.
Agreed.
But that's not even combo. But yeah, I mean, that's another match. Sorry, 3-0. Hector's gonna have to make some big adjustments.
I agree.
You're gonna have to try to go forward a little bit more, and you're gonna have to get those enemies. That's period. because he just keeps just straight up jumping at you like he just doesn't care.
And Ryu has a tool to deal with that in stand jab. Like
There you
that.
go.
There you go.
Yep, there you go. You
Stand
got
jab
it.
will air to air or anti-air hit that deep cross up that Nash is so prone to do.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to get in on that. No, I wouldn't really take too many risks right now with the DP as far as trying to anti-air because, I mean, he's just, especially if he jumps from that range, you just got to be careful with it or whatever. Ugh, yeah, okay, so every time he's got to block the Jaguar kick and then he just jumps for a cross-up if you block it. Like it keeps on hitting him. You got to dash under if he tries to do the cross-up or jump back and do a light punch or something like that and hit him out of the air.
Something to just get him off your nuts for a little bit.
Yeah. So, but other than that, once you get in on him, I mean, I'd think you have to do a little bit more, get a little bit better pressure going. But
Yeah.
it's hard. It's hard to lock him down. Like, I mean, that's just for any character. It really is hard to keep him in one spot.
That's a big thing. Is that Fatty as a player, I think one of his one of his bigger weaknesses is his lack of defense. And
Yeah.
Hector, unfortunately, one of his bigger weaknesses is his lack of offense,
Yep.
lack of momentum after scoring a hit. And so this
Yeah,
might
no,
actually just roll in Fatty's favor.
Yeah, oh, God. Yeah, those, good block. Nope.
Oh no, no
Bad
combo.
punish. Another bad punish. I mean, you got to be able to get that down. Wow.
I don't know what he was
Crouch
doing
fierce.
there.
I don't know what that was either.
I think he's just trying to play with his food.
Oh.
Oh no!
Can't be taking risks like that.
Do you gotta DP those two, Hector? Okay.
Yeah. So, Poro, I mean, Fatty, I don't think Fatty's lost a round yet, so,
He's just rolling through him.
yeah.
And to be fair, this matchup does suck, like, a lot.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't think it's
a
necessarily...
Ryu player is not used to having to struggle, right?
Yeah.
So it's like magnified here.
Yeah. I don't think it's necessarily like an awful match, but, I mean, because Ryu can hang in the damage department. He's got, you know, the tools to play a neutral game and everything like that. But Nash plays a different type of neutral game.
Yes.
And your fireballs are a non-factor for the most part. God,
Right.
get in his face. No. Wait, get in his face, man. Like, you got that sweep. Get up in there. No, you're giving away too much by doing that.
Oh, that's cute.
Too big of a risk for you. So we got the reset. Oh. Okay, it's done. So this round's done.
Yep.
And, I mean, assuming that Fatty closes out this last round, I mean, this is it. It's going to be 5-0. It's going to be a run over. So, but Hector, I mean, like, you got plenty of stuff in here to, like, take advantage of and look over and see what you need to change. Got to get your anti-airs, man. Got to know he's gonna jump that there. And so I would just take as much of this as you can and good block and learn from it. But okay, tried the anti-air there. The kick is so dumb. I hate medium kick size. Oh, it's DP.
Okay.
In his face, DP again. Yeah.
I almost like it'd be cool to see a parry on the moonsault. You don't necessarily have to anti, right? You can just
Yeah. It's
do something about
it's
it.
really slower sort of a move. So yeah, I agree. He's trying to get. Oh, I was gonna say he's trying to get. Yeah, okay. He wants to
He was trying to get a little stylish.
get cute.
Yeah. Oh no, that's positive at certain ranges. So.
That was positive there, but yeah, that was. It might have been like -1 or something like that. If he hit a button like late. But Fatty goes forward. Good luck.
Quick 5-0.
Yeah. Left the rest of your bracket, Hector. And good job to Fatty.
Okay, so this next one is going to be a little weirder. I have to do a couple different things because I'm going to be the one playing.
Oh, you're gonna play your match?
Yeah, that's pretty much all I got here. Benny, could you do me a favor and invite the Fairy guy, Fairy NXGGA, and I'm going to do some stuff to my stream here. If it goes down for whatever reason, shout it out. But I'm pretty sure I'll be okay here.
Is that the Zach Baker guy?
Yeah, that Zach Baker, yes. Okay. I wonder if I should just attempt to commentate my own match.
That'd be hard, man.
Yes.
But it's up to you.
Alright. Let's see here.
So, Yeah, he's not even in. I thought he was going to be in the room by now.
Yeah, I was hoping Benny could invite him for me.
Way to drop the ball, Benny.
Oh man, alright, let me refresh my... Yeah, for some reason my capture card's not doing so hot with the whole... Hang on, still setting everything up.
Yeah, you good?
I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull this off.
Then don't stream it, fool.
Oh, now it's working. Cool. Alright. So I'm gonna... Well, I'm gonna put you on mute, so... just to be honest. So, I won't be able to hear you. But I'll turn it on. Like, I'll talk in between matches and stuff. And you might hear me breathing.
Alright, buddy. Good luck.
Thank you. And, let me know if the stream goes south.
I'm not watching the stream, so that's me.
Okay. Well,
Somebody
to
else.
everybody in the chat, let me know if the stream goes south, because sometimes my capture card acts funny. Alright. And with that, here we go. Please have a good connection. Please have a good connection.
Let's do this.
Okay. I have no idea how to play this match. Can't hear Abe, can't hear anybody, but we'll see what happens.
Round one. Fight.
Like 3 seconds behind.
Oh shit. Okay. Whoa, whatever. No, sir. No buttons for you. Oh yeah, I forgot. He hits buttons on Wake Up a lot. Oh, sorry. I'm probably talking over some.
You win.
Hey, by the way, you can commentate during this if you want.
Oh, everybody else can hear me?
Everyone else can hear you.
Oh, my bad.
No worries. I'm turning you down.
Alright.
I can't hear you.
Cool, all good. Anyway, okay, didn't know I thought he muted me, period. Anyway, so... Hey again, everybody, how's it going? Muji got the Chun-Li thing going. He looked like he was... He's not really familiar with this match, I don't believe, but, wow, he's getting a lot of leeway from those jumps. I mean, they're working out for him. And I feel like, if nothing else, Samuji is at a bit of an advantage because we just commentated on a match from this guy and like broke down the way that he plays, and so I mean, if anything, I feel like that was good for him, like because he got to see how this guy approaches a basic game plan. You know what I mean? I mean, it's going to be different because he was playing a Ryu. I think it was a Ryu before, as opposed to Chun-Li, of course. But yeah, no, I mean, it's I think he's got a little bit of an edge in that regard. So, but he's looking pretty all right for now. Hitting his legs combos. Blocked legs is +1, by the way, so you can't hit anything afterwards, assuming that it's done from the lowest height. If it's higher than that, then it's 0 or even -1. But most of the time, it's plus. It should be doing it right. So you block legs, don't hit a button right after. Oh God, man, you gotta hit. Yeah, you gotta be able to block on Wake Up Man when it calls for it, because the better players, I mean, they're gonna have their meaty timing down, and they're gonna take advantage, you know, and it's gonna take its toll on you for sure. So you gotta learn to play a little bit defense. I don't know if he was trying to maybe do super because it looked like he had bar, or something. I'm not sure. Maybe something didn't come out. No idea. But seeing him play in his previous match against, I want to say it was Hector. I don't know. Ryu player. He was hitting buttons a lot. I think it was Hector. Yeah. This is the one that came down to like last match, last round, last pixel. And he started to get messed up for it. Like he was up on Hector 2 or 4-2, I think, and then Hector made the really good comeback. And because he adjusted and started like meeting him, and it was messing him up. It was messing him up, that's for sure. So I think Samuji is trying to take advantage of that a little bit here. Okay, so he's blocking a little bit. Maybe he's going to learn. Nope, woke up and hit another button. So, but again, like I was saying earlier when Fairy was playing against Hector, is, I mean, when you're playing against friggin', oh my God, Fang. Sorry guys, I'm having a brain fart right now. When you're playing against Fang, he has nothing to really like wake up against. You gotta block, man. You gotta block. Like you have to, or you're just gonna die. You gotta block. No, he has nothing to really threaten you with as far as, you know, a reversal move, something he can hit you with. It's gonna knock you. It's gonna do damage to you, other than super, obviously. But other than that, I mean, he has moves that can get him out. He got, you know, E skill. He's got his that command dash thing, the EX command dash that gets him out of the corner, goes the other side of you or whatever. But other than that, he doesn't have anything like scary. There's no reason to not pressure him. So as saying, you're gonna need to be able to block. You just are. That's gonna be a must if you're gonna be able to play with this character. And just getting mauled in the corner by Muji. I like to avoid there. Nice anti-air by Samuji. We got a 3-0 going on, and Barry's going to need to make some adjustments. Again, the biggest one, I must have said it a few times by now already, you got to block, man, when you're on defense. You know, I know it seems like a simple thing to say or whatever, but it's truth. You got to have block in your repertoire as a viable option. You really do. I don't care how many ways of escape you have or whatever, you have to be able to block. Other than that, yeah, you got to be careful with the spacing on your poison balls and stuff like that. And then try not to, nice confirm by Samuji, try not to go in too much, nice confirm again. Try not to go in like too carelessly, I guess I should say, not too much, but too carelessly. Because sometimes like that, like, you know, you're just you kind of have a pattern. You're just like, oh, I throw these, and then I think they're going to fireball, so I'm going to do the thing to the other side. But it happens quite often. You do the EX command dash over there and try to get the poison shenanigan stuff. So, I mean, like that. There you go again. You're just doing this straight up just like that. I mean, you have to have a different manner of approach. You can't just do the same thing over and over. I mean, a good player is gonna take advantage. I like to get out of the corner there. And okay. So Muji's trying to get the pressure on with the fireball. Oh, that should have been a big jump in right there. But no convert. Again, gotta block. Please block, please block. No. Come on. Please block, please block, please block, please block. No! Come on, man. Gotta block. You have to. You can't just lean on the,
You win.
hopefully that they don't know their meaty timing sort of thing. Gotta play defense. Especially with this character. So, because you really don't have, like, a true reversal. You don't. So. But 4-0, you're going to have to make some big adjustments. I already mentioned a few things there, so even one of those things would change the course of this. You know, but you got to do something. Ugh. Yeah, again, easy with the buttons on legs there. Yep, I like the cross up that you did. And it was pretty good off of, I mean, you had the poison balls to back you up there. Yeah, that's too close. You can't be doing things that close, man. There's different buttons you can be pressing. I mean, when you have that, what is it, crouch medium kick? That move is like, what, +2 or something like that. That move is so good. Alright, nice confirmed. Nice Muji. And he's going to wake up feared. I don't know what that was, but whatever. It worked, I guess. Yeah, conversely, you got to have your, for Fairy, you got to have your meaty timing down, man, so no one can do that. I don't know if you backed off because you thought she was going to bird kick. I have no idea. Maybe that's what she did. But in that case, you ended up getting hit by that. That did not combo. It should have just been crouch light punch into light bird kick, but he thought he was in V-trigger or something. We had a ton of jabs going on. He's trying to... Oh, it's super... Yep, couldn't do decent damage, not going to kill. To get to, like, the first dot there. Yeah, or right in between the two dots, I guess. Oh! Like I was saying earlier, kind of dangerous to tech after a super on Chun-Li. Definitely don't want to do it in the corner, but just in general, it's dangerous because she has that crazy setup off of it. So, good shit to Samuji.
Thank you.
Oh, there you are. He moves forward, and I'm not sure how Fairy's doing in the bracket. I don't believe Samuji has lost yet, so he kind of holds his own destiny in his own hands and stuff like that. So, but is that our last match?
I think we have one more coming up, actually.
One more?
I think it's going to be Nostalgia Rocks and Carrie.
And who?
Carrie Gallo. That guy who always posts up like, hey, I have work, but I can't make it, but...
Right. Yeah, I know that guy. I didn't even know he was playing.
His handle is Goddess26. Alright. Benny, can you invite... Oh, you got it? Alright. What a G! This is great. Now I can commentate from my couch because the stream's on my TV.
All right.
Yeah, we got a lot of matches going tonight. That was awesome.
Yeah, we had a bunch. Hold on one second, all right?
All right, sure. So, a little bit of analysis in that match. That gentleman does not like to block on wake up, and I knew that, and he didn't really change from that. And otherwise, yeah, I just kind of swung at him until he died. But the big thing was, like, the moment I got V-trigger, if I got a knockdown, I was like, okay, I'm gonna just meaty him because I'm not scared of anything else.
Larry. Where's the idiot? Again?
Abe, I can hear you. Well, that's gonna be interesting. I'll just hope that... There, I'll turn Skype down and hope that when Abe comes back... Well, he'll probably message me, be like, bro, how come you can't hear me? Ugh. But yeah, I guess we're waiting on Goddess 26 or whatever, and Nostalgia Rocks is on a coffee break or something. Let me see if Abe's back.
Yeah, what's up? We good?
Okay, cool. Yeah, I could hear you and your roommate talking, so I
Oh.
narrowed you down on the, or I lowered your volume.
Okay. Yeah, I forgot how to mute this headset, so I was like, well, I'll just try to
Just cover it.
cover it, but it did not work apparently. So are we still waiting on Carrie?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. I think Nostalgia Rocks said BRB. But, Benny, do we have any other matches to run tonight? We're looking at, it's 11:20 in the evening in Arizona time, so we've run quite a few. Oh, let me enter my score in, too. Let me see here. I think with that match, I only have to play one more? Alright, Nostalgia Rocks is back. Let's see. Yep, I have to play Ace Hunter and then I'll be done.
Oh, that's your last one?
Yep.
That guy's only played one match so far.
Yeah, I don't know what his deal is. He's holding everybody up.
Dita is almost done. Looks like she's only got one more match. And then pretty much everybody else is... Oh, it looks like Fatty's done.
Oh, yeah.
He's played all 7.
It looks like if I lose... I don't know anything. Actually, I can't tell what the deal is with the differential. But...
differential, it says it right up there, is 29. For, like, oh, not 29. I'm sorry, I'm looking at a different one. It's like the first box to the right of the name.
Yeah, but, like, what is that? Like, cause he's, like, Fatty's reported a match that I have not. So, like, I don't know what I need, how I need to do in this last match.
You don't. I don't think it's off of... I think it's off of win-loss first, and then the differential is the tiebreaker.
Right, so if I lose, though, like, how much can I lose by?
Probably. Like, what are you at, 27 right now? So you can...
I can just look at Fatty's matches.
Pretty much you can lose, like, 5-1. Or no, that's not true. You can lose, like, 5-3, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Because, yeah, Fatty 5-0'd everybody else, too.
Yeah.
No, wait. No, Holy Nova got one win on him. Oh, man.
Let's see, who else?
Yeah.
Yeah, Saber forfeited the rest of his matches because Trollocs beat everybody. He went 7-0.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
He's not gonna, so he's gonna move on. One of these, yeah, there's, like, one of these has hardly any. Group D, there's been, like, so Yomi Rambro is 2-0, Chiron is 1-0, Juicy J's 1-1, Tigerbot is 0-0, John Bossio is 0-0, Quesadilla is 0-0.
None of those guys are playing?
I guess not.
Wow.
Hip Hop is 0-2. In Group E, Velociraptor's winning. It's 4-0. Will Get Paid is 3-1. Zane hasn't played any matches. Hey Long hasn't played any matches. FMP Doubt is 1-2. Ty is 0-1. iCombo Breaker is 0-3. Crows and Gun is 0-1. Group F, Driftwood is running away with that one so far. He's 6-0. Oso is 4-1. I don't know.
Oh, wow.
Who he's played against. Let's see who he lost to. Oh, he lost to Driftwood by 2.
By 2?
Yeah. Rick Dog 2-2. Munchie hasn't played any. Apparently he's out of town.
Oh, yeah, he is out of town. That's true. That's true.
That I think Driftwood was telling me that's his last match that he has left to play is against Munchie.
I would totally watch that match. I have no idea who would win that one.
Yeah.
It's Nikali, dude. Like, Munchie goes ham with Nikali. Where's this Goddess guy? Where's Kay?
I don't know. Well, I mean, on the other side, Driftwood's training partner plays Nikali, so...
Oh, this is true. This is true.
So,
forgot about that.
In Pool G, Moss is leading. He's at 3-1.
Moss lost then, huh?
Yeah, he lost to 1. There's a couple of people who haven't lost any matches. Who did he lose to? Let's see who. lost it. He lost to. Wow, he lost 5-1 to Naux.
Oh, that's the guy from Yuma.
Oh, I have no idea who that is.
He's a Ryu player from Yuma. He was a heavier set guy. He played Street Fighter 4 Ryu.
Don't know.
Okay.
But apparently he 5-1 Moss. That guy is the most polarizing as far as results go.
Moss?
Person. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he'll do well and beat somebody decent or good, and then, you know what I mean, get followed by somebody who's not good or some crap like that. You know what I mean? So it's like, not that Naux isn't or whatever his name is. I've never seen him play, so I can't say neither one way or the other. I'm just saying that happens. Like Moss, just man, it's hard to ever know. I would never bet on the guy because never know what's going to happen with him ever. Let's see, Mango Subi, also in that same group in Group G, hasn't played any. 765 Reedman
That's
is
Diego.
Yeah. I don't know if it's Redman or Reedman. He's 0-2. Shadow Ninja's 0-1. Neanderthal is 0-2. Big Roggenwald is 1-2.
An interesting set of names.
The last group, Mexicano, I don't know who that is 2-0. Robot Ninja, that's Nam. He's 1-0. Wait, who's Mexicano?
I don't know, but he plays Geef, apparently.
Luminaire has yet to play a match. He's who I would imagine would win that.
I don't
I
know.
forgot.
The Vega player. No. He's
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
good too.
I saw him in here too. I don't know how good he is or whatever, but this is another one where no one has played. So Mexicano is, I think the Kirigawa's in the room now.
Oh, cool.
Mexicano's 2-0. Robot Ninja's 1-0. Luminaire hasn't played any. No hasn't played any. Nitro Cosmic hasn't played any. Spare Rib is 0-1. J Plastic is 0-1, and Logic is 0-1. Nobody has played any matches in that group.
Wow.
They need to get that shit together.
Guys are slacking.
Yep. And then Group A. Oh, Benny won Group A. That's
He
over.
just straight up won it? Everyone's
Yeah,
won?
well, he's 7-0. No one else is. Everyone else has a loss in the group.
Oh, okay.
So.
Well,
Yeah, he won.
we have our first.
Well, no, and Trellix too. He's moving on.
Yeah. I wish Scott had just played all of his matches out.
You wish what?
I wish Scott had at least played all of his matches out. Like, the whole point of the round robin is everybody gets matches, right?
Even if
you're
was
not gonna
upset. He was upset about like losing. He's stuck in the middle of a oh shit. Let me move this down. Sorry. He's stuck in the middle of a character crisis. You know, right now, like he's soul searching, and honestly, he's waiting on Urian to tell you the complete truth.
Urian comes out this month, August, right?
I'm pretty sure at the end of this month, like the 29th or 30th or some crap like that. So probably like a couple more weeks. But he's been messing with him. He says he likes him so far, so just to get a good feel for him and stuff like that. So I'm sure he will. And I think like I don't know why he played Laura. Like I feel like it's all you've been doing is grinding Boxer, you know, and he feels like Boxer does decently against Shotos, namely Ryu.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't he just say, okay, I'm just going to play this character and just go with it? But
I think it's because he didn't know what pool he was going to be in. He was going to have to go against a Ryu. And he also didn't, he was discouraged after losing to Nick's Karen.
Oh. Yeah, I think I'd be discouraged too. But anyway, we're going to jump in to, what is this, Nostalgic Rock? And, I thought you said his name was like God something.
I thought so too, but I guess he's going by Carrie here. That's cool.
So, Nostalgic Rock we saw play against Benny.
Yep.
A.K.A. Grandmaster B. This is a totally different matchup than the other one. Basically, I thought that was going to be a punish.
I'll be completely real here. I think both of these players are beginners, and they're still learning how to do combos and still learning how to play footsies. So we're going to see not as many hit confirms, not as many complete combos, but we're going to see a slugfest nonetheless.
Yeah, everybody's just going to be punching the shit out of each other.
Yep.
Whoa! I got the womp womp. As I so eloquently call it. I know it's called Peach or whatever, but I like womp womp better. Yeah, womp womp again. Oh shit, they're gonna hit.
Whoa!
Oh.
Okay.
What's happening? Okay.
I call it the clothesline sometimes. He goes clothesline. Jeff calls it womp womp. He goes womp womp. Whenever he
Yeah.
does it, I'm like,
Yeah. I was talking to him, man, because I hadn't seen him in a while. I'm like, hey, man, kind of want to know if I should be thinking about you for Hold Your Own.
Yeah. What do you say?
And he says he's down to watch. He's probably gonna come and hang out, but he's not really into playing right now. And I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, that's
I haven't talked to him in like weeks. Basically since your team tournament.
yeah, that's the team tournament. Yep. Yeah, me either. So it was sad to hear it because he's definitely someone I would have liked to have considered for the event. And I think he's a really good talent, and he's got a lot of knowledge and wisdom in regards to fighting games. So
Yep.
I think it's if anything else, it's a disservice to the scene. And he doesn't think so. He's always, I'm not that good or whatever.
Yeah, he's
I mean,
super
that's
humble
fine.
about it.
Yeah, he's super modest and all that stuff, and that's okay. But I mean, the reality is that he's just a very good player and a very smart player. And
Yep.
so I was hoping he'd want to be able to be in it and stuff. But these guys, so who won the first one? Oh, okay, Nostalgia Rocks won the first
Oh
one.
yeah, I forgot to update the score.
Well,
In general,
Yeah,
like Carey needs to start some kind of like crazy offense, because otherwise he's gonna get out damaged. He needs to have a mix-up, or rather a mix-up game in action here.
oh, jeez, I hit the DP. No, I agree. I mean, like, you have to be able to get some mix-ups here and there with Mika, otherwise you're just gonna get run over.
Yeah,
I
if
mean,
both
just-
players are gonna run at each other and hit buttons, and Ken's always gonna win because he just straight up does more damage from the get-go.
Yeah. Yep.
And has more options in the neutral, and so if Carey is just peppering with jabs, and then Nostalgia Rocks is hitting with strongs, he's gonna win.
Yeah. Man, he's hitting whatever he's doing. Whoa. That death? Is it death? Nah, it's not death.
Holy cow.
Yeah, almost. Oh. Oh, I thought I was gonna see a DP right there.
Oh, here comes the Deshko.
Oh!
Whoa!
Oh, man, that would have hit. That would have been crazy. I thought he was like for a second he might have jumped away, but
He might have tried to super there even. I don't know if it's kicks or punches, but if he did jab in a super, I would have freaked out.
yeah, I'm pretty sure it's kick. Pretty sure it's kicks, but I don't know.
Yeah, like it's hard because Carey can't really go for command grabs because Nostalgia Rocks is always hitting buttons, and so Carey has to do frame traps, but he's not really doing those successfully. So Nostalgia Rocks just needs to keep doing what he's doing.
Yep.
He even anti-aired right there. That was interesting. I did like anti-air with crouch strong is actually pretty viable. I've seen people do that before. Oh what?
Man.
Was that a cancel on the drop kick? Did he cancel the drop kick in the Nadeshko? Or is that just like?
I don't know.
Is that even a? I wonder if that's a
I
thing.
didn't know that was possible. If he did do it.
He might have just done it right after. Whoa, good AA from Nostalgia
Yeah, nice.
Rocks.
I'm not gonna rule out that might have been a DP attempt, but it worked.
DP by accident, right?
Yeah. Either or. It worked. Man, this stage is so dope.
Yeah. It's a little bright, but I don't mind.
Yeah,
Wake up
I
Tatsu again. It's a good 3-frame normal. Hit
Yeah.
confirms.
don't even know how negative the three frame. I don't even know how negative the Tatsu is.
I think it is unsafe on block.
Or like unsafe or like punishable.
It's without a doubt negative. Let me look it up real quick while we watch
Yeah,
this match
same
here.
thing. Light kick Tatsu is it's -8. Yeah, it's
Minus 8?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So
You must be like 3 before you think you are. That's like extra punish.
Yeah.
So 3-0? Or
Yeah, that was a quick 3-0 right there. I
Oh, okay.
haven't been updating the score very much, but
yeah, you gotta as Mika. I mean, like you gotta play like a bit of an intricate game in the sense of how to get in. Like this right there. Like that, okay, that's minus. You gotta be able to hit that. the drop kick. I mean, you got to see if your opponent is able to handle that. Like as a Mika, that should always be some of your first options. It's like, okay, what is my opponent going to do with this? Because well, nice. I like the DP to get through that.
Yep.
But
It'll
like,
go through all the armor and stuff.
yeah, how's my opponent going to react? Because if my opponent's going to let me like get in all day, oh, I'm gonna win this match.
Yep.
Like, period. If you're blocking drop kick, you're probably gonna lose. You're probably gonna lose.
Yeah, like when you start a match, you have to put your opponent through a series of hoops to figure out what kind of player they are, what kind of style they play, and what your best way to counter that is. And if they fall for something like the drop kick, then there's no reason for you to not whore it out, or at least consider that a big part of or centerpiece of your offense.
Yep. I mean, and a lot of characters don't necessarily have the best tools to deal with it. So
Right.
you know, they have to be like on point and looking for that move. And if they are, maybe that opens them up to something else that they're not thinking about or not ready for. You know what I mean? So, but 4-0.
They're so busy watching for the drop kick that they don't expect her to dash at you,
Right.
and then command grab. You know?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. 4-0. This is going pretty quick here.
Yeah. Most of these matches tonight have been blowouts, minus a couple with I think that Fang player, the Fang Ryu, was pretty
Yeah.
close.
Fight.
Yeah, that was the one that was down to the wire, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Chiron getting wrecked by the Kami player was pretty fun.
Wait, didn't Chiron win?
Yeah, but he still got wrecked.
Oh.
Ooh!
Good fuck, Chiron.
Confirm.
Yep,
Oh, we did the wrong.
Messed it up.
Yeah.
Well, gotta hit a button after that stand medium kick.
I would actually say I'm not certain if Carrie knows all of Mika's special moves by default, like by heart. I think that
Yeah.
he's been doing the wrong motion for certain moves. Oh no! My stream froze.
No, the game froze.
Oh wow. Lag. Oh, looks
Yeah.
like they're gonna keep going now.
Was that? Oh, so that must have not just been us. That must have been them too.
That was them, yeah.
Huh.
Alright, they're back in it.
Yeah, they're gonna go. I mean, this is kind of sometimes it happens with online. You just gotta deal. Ooh! Oh, that could have been the round.
He mashed DP through that. Wow, okay. That was good though, like otherwise he would have lost, you know, like if Carrie actually did a combo, so why not mash DP?
Yeah, exactly. But for the record, that jump in would have killed if he would have done the right combo.
Yes.
So.
Any combo.
Yeah, basically.
Jab, 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 butt.
Yep. Oh, okay. There we go. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like with the shenanigans with drop kick. Like, how does your opponent? Oh, okay, good. I like the peak. How does your opponent handle it? How do they react? Oh God, 3-frame wake up. Man, he's just like wants to get out. He's just another throw. A regular throw this
Yeah,
time.
I wish you hadn't thrown him out of the corner.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, that's the whole point is to walk your opponent to the corner.
Oh wow, that's gonna hurt. Oh,
Oh God.
Nostalgia Rocks must not want to win.
Yeah, I guess not. Nostalgia.
No, he didn't block the whole thing.
Oh my God! Wow. Yeah.
Poor
That's
Carrie.
a shitty way to die. Shitty way to die. But no, for Carrie, I mean, like, you're gonna have to learn the matchups more than anything. You're gonna have to, because there's several things that the Nostalgia Rocks did that were not safe, like the target combo, the punch punch.
Yep.
That's like minus a lot. You can hit that. He did that a couple of times. You gotta punish. You gotta get your punish combos down for Mika. The whole point is to get in, and if someone's gonna throw away the match like that by just doing a DP and you block it, that's like game over.
I think in general having some kind of execution, like just rolling through the list of combos that you have to do, knowing all your bread and butter combos, like you gotta have those on deck at all times for like even no matter what matchup you play, you gotta know how to do your clap combo into whatever.
No, I agree. So, anyway, we all done?
I think that might be it. Let me open up Facebook and make sure Benny doesn't have any more. Let's see what you got, Benny. Benny's too busy talking about himself in Facebook chat. About how he got out of the pool. Okay, Benny.
I like how you arranged your tournament so that you get out of your pool. Son of a bitch.
He put Marvin in there. I gotta give him props for manning
Yeah,
up
let me
anymore.
put a guy who hasn't played Street Fighter in like 2 months in
No,
my pool.
he played at Evo with us. Marvin plays. I want to see him play against Tyler. Oh, dude, Benny was so mad when he lost to Tyler at the tournament last Friday.
Wait, from this past week?
Yeah, like 3 days ago.
Really?
Oh
I
man.
didn't know. I didn't know that they played.
Yeah, they played, and yeah, Benny was super salty. So I want to see that run back, and I want to see.
He was. Damn.
Yeah. I was like, hey Benny, how was Tyler? He's like, fuck Tyler. I'm like, oh, because you know how Tyler makes people play a certain way.
Oh yeah, man.
It was great. So on the way back, we all had to like put our heads together to devise a strategy for Benny to beat Tyler.
That's funny, man. That is funny. Did they play on stream?
They did not. I don't think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, I think that might actually be it for our evening. So we
Word.
still have 10 viewers left. Thank you guys for tuning in and sticking with us. Abe, thank you for taking the time to commentate all this.
Yeah, man. Good commentating with you, sir.
It was a lot of fun.
Hope we help people.
Yep. To everybody who played, as the moment I stop the stream will go to like past broadcasts, and you can open it up, look at it, and oh, they did play on stream. So sorry, Benny and Tyler did play on stream. That'll be funny. You should watch that.
Was it bad, or like he won by some bullshit, or?
I don't know. But I just remember Benny being super mad, so I want to see. But yeah, like for all the beginner players out there, like we offered maybe like some critique. I think critique is the best way to put it. So the mistakes you can learn from, or things that you were doing right. It's always a good idea to go back and watch your matches, especially the ones you lose, and just try your best, keep learning, and everyone's gonna get better together.
We hope so. That's the goal.
Yep. Okay, so I'm gonna sign off. Thank you again, Abe, and
All right. Good night, everybody.
good night.